something on fire? Oh, it's you. Smells a little like writer's block in here.
Hey, a good cigarette helps me think.
Did you say think or stink?
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, boys. That was a fast game of catch.
Yeah, sure was.
Where's your football?
Oh, Wesley went out for a pass in the Huffnagel's backyard, but Grandma Huffnagel intercepted it, took it inside.
I tried to tackle her, but she's pretty quick with that aluminum walker.
Better luck next time.
Oh, boy, peanut butter cookie.
Oh, no, Wesley. No. They're far too hot. You might burn your tongue.
Oh, okay.
He's so trusting. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Hot.
Here you go, Dad.
Thanks, buddy. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Following your example.
Hey, I don't need any smart remarks.
Come on, Dad, you know these things aren't any good for you? Look, it even says right on the package. Smoking causes lung cancer, heart disease, emphysema, and may complicate pregnancy.
Well, I wasn't planning on having any more kids.
Hey, Mom. How do I look?
Very cute.
I don't want to look cute. I want to look sophisticated, alluring.
Why?
Well, I didn't want to tell you this, but I'm dating an older man. He's almost 16.
Goodness.
Look, George, all I'm saying is your body is a temple.
Yeah, well, this temple's got a smoking section.
Oh, gross. Dad's smoking again.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, come on, are you guys going to start in on me, too? I just got a earful from the Nairobi trio here.
George, you can quit if you really set your mind to it.
Yeah, I've tried. It's tough.
Any bad habit can be broken with a little determination and self-discipline.
Big talk coming from a guy stuffing cookies down his throat.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means that you're as hooked on that junk as I am on these things.
That's ridiculous. I like a little something sweet every now and then, but I can stop anytime.
I'll believe that when Prince Charles gets a job.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you guys both quit?
Huh?
Yeah, sure. Dad'll give up smoking, and Mr. Belvedere will give up all his junk food.
And whoever quits the longest is the better man.
Well, guys?
Well, I think it's a marvelous idea.
Well, I think it's marvelous, too.
It's a bet. Honey?
Okay. Belvedere? Pretty good.
Well, there you are, you see. You don't need a pack of cigarettes by your typewriter to do your job.
Right. Especially when you got a pack of ding-dongs.
You realize, of course, this means war.
Hello?
Hi, I'm Sean. I'm here to see Heather.
Oh, hi, Sean. Come on in.
Yeah, could you please tell your sister that I'm here?
I'm Heather's mother.
Get out of here.
Hi, Sean.
Oh, hi, Heather.
So, how do I look?
Nice. I mean, your zits cleared up and everything.
He's so bad.
Actually, you look real special.
Well, I guess you guys better get going.
It was very nice meeting you, Mrs. Owens.
Oh, it was very nice meeting you too, Sean.
Come on, Sean, we're gonna miss the movie.
That's okay. You go on ahead. I think I'll just stay here and hang out with your mom for a while.
He's teasing, Mom. Come on, Sean.
See you, Mrs. Owens.
Have a nice time.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll have her back by Tuesday.
Morning, guys.
Morning,
I'm
Dad.
done.
Hey, what do you got there?
It's just a graham cracker.
Graham cracker? That's the same as a cookie.
No, it's not. It's a cracker. It says so right on the box.
You can't eat that.
Judges.
Well, it's not the chocolate-covered kind.
But there is cinnamon on top.
That's a seasoning, like garlic.
Wait a minute. He's having it with milk. That makes it a cookie.
That's ridiculous.
Disallowed.
Fine, you're the judges. But I'm the one who cooks your dinner. And if that's a cookie, wait till you see what passes for meat.
So how's the bet coming?
Just fine.
I think you pretty much got that spot.
I know. I need to keep my hands busy.
That's the same thing George said last night. Morning, Heather. How was your date?
It was a disaster. First, I tripped coming down the aisle and spilled on my bonbons. And then, during the movie, Sean tried to put his arm around me, and I jumped and dumped a whole thing of hot nachos in his lap. Mr. Belvedere, it was the worst night of my life.
Tell me again about the bonbons.
Look, honey, maybe the evening wasn't perfect, but I'm sure Sean had a very nice time.
Oh, sure. I mean, Sean's so smart and funny, and all I could say the whole night was, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Maybe I should just become a nun. They don't have to talk at all.
Owen's residence. Just a moment. Sister Heather, it's Sean.
Yeah, probably just wants to yell at me. Hello? Yeah. Yeah. Hi. Oh, I can't believe it. He wants to see me again.
And you thought you couldn't carry on a conversation.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Just reading the sports section.
Go ahead. Puff away, I don't mind. I haven't had a smoke in 2 days. I feel terrific.
Good for you. Incidentally, I read your column today. It didn't seem to have its usual sparkle.
Oh, yeah?
Perhaps your brain isn't getting enough tar.
Hey, go ahead, Belvedere. Take your best shot. I don't mind.
Help yourself.
You're sick, you know that?
I'm home.
Hi, honey.
Oh, hello, Sean.
Hey, what's with the bugs?
Oh, I'm going to school. Studying to be a lawyer.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll call you if I ever need one.
Yeah, somehow I think you will. Where's Heather?
She's not home from the mall yet.
Have you seen Mr. Owens?
That's the gray-haired gentleman?
Yes, Sean.
Yeah, he left for work a few minutes ago, but he said I could wait around if I promised not to steal anything.
Well, you make yourself at home. I'm sure Heather will be back sometime soon.
I can wait. Oops.
Sean.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought that this was, Heather's room.
Yeah, well, it's not.
Yeah, I was just gonna go in there and play some records. I didn't know that this was your room, I swear.
It's okay, Sean.
I'm really so embarrassed. I just want to go someplace and hide.
Sean, you're still here.
I know. And I feel real bad about that.
Then go. Sean!
Has anyone ever told you that you're beautiful when you're angry?
And has anyone ever told you to go home and take a cold shower?
Well, what's wrong with the one right in there?
Sean, I think you better get out of here before you do something you might regret.
Well, did you have anything special in mind?
Just get out!
Problem, Mrs. Owens? Was it something I said?
I mean, I'm up here getting dressed, and the next thing I know, Sean is standing there staring at me. I asked him to leave, but he wouldn't.
I'm glad I came in when I did.
God, I just don't know what to do about this.
Well, we could always call the police and have his libido impounded.
I mean, I can't tell Heather because she'd be crushed, and I can't tell George because Sean would be crushed.
It's really up to you.
Do you think I somehow encouraged him? I mean, I laughed at all his silly jokes. I enjoyed his compliments. And I did tell him to make himself at home.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Mrs. Owens.
I know.
Anyway, judging from the look on Sean's face, I don't think he'll be bothering you again.
I'm very glad you were here, Mr. Belvedere. I don't know how to thank you.
A cupcake would be nice.
Hey, Mom, you seen Dad anywhere?
No, why?
Oh, it's just he hadn't smoked in 3 days. You think he might be getting a little shaky.
I lost him.
Oh, yeah?
I trailed him into the woods, but I think he doubled back to trick me.
He must be in the house somewhere.
Boy, I wish we had dogs.
What are you doing in here, George?
I got an urge.
Oh?
I'm in for a cigarette. Except those two rotten kids of mine keep watching me like a hawk.
Yes, they've been keeping their beady little eyes on me as well.
Look, Belvedere, we're both mature, responsible adults. I mean, if I want to have one cigarette, or you want to have one cookie, I think we should both be able to.
Are you suggesting a temporary truce, comrade?
I won't tell if you won't tell.
Freeze! Hey, Mom.
Hi, Heather. How was school?
Great. Can I borrow your hot pink nail polish?
Why, are you going out tonight?
No, Sean's coming over here.
Oh?
We're just gonna study together. That's okay, isn't it?
Sure. I just think that you've been seeing an awful lot of him lately.
Mom, I've seen him once.
Yes, and this'll make twice.
Mom, what's the matter? You're acting like you don't like Sean.
I didn't say that.
Well, he likes you. You're practically all he ever talks about.
Look, honey, I just think that you're too young to get seriously involved with anybody now. Especially a boy who's older than you.
Are you saying you don't want me to see Sean anymore?
Fine. Excuse me.
Mom!
Hi, you must be Wesley.
Yeah. Who must you be?
I'm Sean. I'm here to see Heather.
Give me $1 and I'll go get her.
And here's 5. Go get yourself a new personality.
Hey!
Wes, go up and tell your sister Sean's here.
Okay.
Cute little scamp.
You got a lot of nerve showing up around here again.
Whatever you've heard, sir, it is a lie.
I'm kidding. I just meant you've been over here 3 days in a row.
I was just kidding, too, then.
Hey, come on over and have a seat, Sean.
Thank you, sir.
So, I take it you got your eyes set on my little girl.
Well, sure do.
Well, I just think I should warn you, I'm kind of an old-fashioned dad when it comes to my daughter.
Let me stop you right there, sir. Are we talking about sex? Because if we are, sir, I want to assure you that my intentions with your daughter are strictly honorable.
It's good to know.
We're home.
Hey, honey.
Oh. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Mrs. Owens. I'm Sean. You remember me?
Yeah, I believe so.
Hi, Sean.
Oh, hi, Heather. I got my books.
Sean and I are just gonna study. We're not going out or anything, okay?
Yeah, fine.
This is our housekeeper, Mr. Belvedere. This is Sean.
I believe we met once in passing.
Yeah, right. Listen, Heather, I know it's kind of corny, but what the heck? I got you these.
Oh, Sean, they're beautiful. Mr. Belvedere, will you put these in some water, please?
Certainly.
Something wrong?
Oh, no, I'm just watching you.
Oh.
You know, when you come to a tough part and a problem, you crinkle your nose a lot. It's kind of cute.
Thank you.
When I come to a tough part and a problem, I stick my tongue out over here like this.
That's great. Maybe you can get that fixed.
Terrible.
Listen, I'm gonna get something to drink. Do you want anything?
No, listen, I think my mom's in there and she's still not crazy about us seeing each other. So just try to be extra special nice to her, okay?
Sure. You know, I really wanted to give those to you.
Sean?
I mean, to try to say that I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
I don't know what came over me. Maybe I've just seen too many of those movies. You know, with the naive young kid and the beautiful older woman. It takes him and shows him what life's really all about.
Well, I guess I haven't seen those movies.
I noticed that. Anyway, I just want to say that I appreciate you not telling anyone what happened. I mean, if my old man found out, he would have gone through the roof. Of course, I would have gone through it first. All right, look. I know that I come off like some kind of jerk who thinks he knows it all. But maybe that's just because I'm afraid people might find out that I'm really just as scared and confused as any other kid. It's just... Forget it.
Sean.
I knew you were crazy about me.
You get out of here right now.
Sean!
All right, don't blame your mom. I guess when they hit 35, they just go a little crazy or something.
Heather, we have to sit down and have a little talk.
Oh, that's okay, Mom. I understand now why you didn't want me to see him.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, because you wanted them all for yourself.
Heather, what's wrong?
Ask Mrs. Robinson.
Heather!
Leave me alone.
Come on, honey.
And I just came down the stairs.
Heather, let me in.
Go away.
Heather, I did not try to steal your boyfriend.
Huh.
Sean tried to kiss me. Heather walked in and saw it.
I always tell the children to knock.
Heather, come on, open the door.
No, I don't want to talk to you or anybody else for the rest of my life.
May I come in?
Okay.
Everything all right?
Hey, I said you could come in. I didn't say I'd talk to you.
Oh, I don't blame you for being mad at your mother. That hussy. Trying to seduce that sweet, innocent boy. Perhaps now she'll leave me alone.
That's not funny, Mr. Belvedere.
Heather, that Sean is a contemptible lickspittle.
I know that.
And you must know that your mother did nothing to encourage him.
But it's still her fault. She made him like her by being so sweet and pretty and perfect.
Heather.
I mean, just look at her. She's beautiful. Who would you rather have, Mr. Belvedere? Her or me?
At the moment, I think I'd like a jelly donut. Excuse me.
First, I couldn't figure out why Sean would want to see me again. For a second there, I actually thought it was because he liked me. Pretty stupid, huh?
Heather.
That's probably the only reason I ever get a date. They'll come over here to look at you.
Heather, you're blowing this thing way out of proportion just to make yourself feel bad.
Am I adopted?
No.
How come I turned out so blech?
Honey, come here. I want you to take a good long look. Tell me what you see.
A toad.
I'll tell you what I see. I see beautiful green eyes and a cute little button nose. And when it's there, a smile that can just melt your heart.
Are you sure it's me you're looking at?
You see?
Yeah. Thanks, Mom. And when am I going to stop being such a klutz?
I don't know, dear. You get that from your father.
Sean, come on in.
Hey, take it easy. I just gotta get my boots and my jacket. He'll never see me again. Just don't do anything crazy.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, what are you doing
I
back?
just had to get my books and stuff.
Well, you got him, so why don't you just get out of here before I really let you have it?
Has anyone ever told you that you're beautiful when you're angry?
Sean!
Well, I already told you. Ciao.
Hey, what was that all about?
Oh, nothing. It's just a little problem we had with Sean, but it's nothing we women can't handle. Right, Heather?
Right, Mom. You see, Sean only pretended like me, but he really had a thing for Mom. And I found him trying to kiss her in the kitchen, and I got all upset. And Mom and I had a nice talk, And she told me that I was beautiful and that me being a klutz comes from your side of the family.
George, don't get so upset.
I'm okay. I think I'll go out back. I need a little fresh air.
Good idea, Dad.
Remember, George, nice deep breaths.
Okay, you caught me. Go ahead, gloat. You've done it again. You're the better man. Come on, let's hear it. Let's have your snotty little victory speech and get it over with.
I can't hold my mouth full. At any rate, Heather's self-confidence seems to be on the rebound. In fact, if the trend continues, she might become as insufferable as Wesley. As for George, it's been 2 weeks since his last cigarette, and I think he's kicked the nasty habit for good. Bravo, George. As for me, I haven't done quite as well, although I have managed to cut down to half a pack a day. Kevin, what are you doing?
Juggling.
Oh. You're getting very good at it.
This book I got says you just start with one ball, then pretty soon you work your way up to stuff like chainsaws and puppies.
Not at the same time, I hope. Why all this sudden interest in juggling?
I need this to get into a good college.
I thought you needed good grades.
Everybody's got those. You gotta have something else, something that makes you stand out. I mean, I read where this guy got into Harvard just because he built these really great sandcastles.
Well, good luck.
Hey, wait. I'm gonna try 2 now.
Well, there's always Barber College. Afternoon, ladies.
Afternoon. Mr. Belvedere, if you're having a party for 50 people, how much prune juice do you need?
How early do you want it to end?
Well, we're just trying to get our refreshments together for the open house at the rest home. What do you think, Mr. Bell Pepper?
Let's see. Strained carrots, creamed corn, tapioca pudding. This may come as a shock, but some senior citizens can actually chew.
Boy, I'm glad we asked.
How was the shopping trip?
Do we have any aspirin?
Oh, that good.
It happens every time. We get to the mall, I turn my back for 1 second, and they disappear. It took me an hour to find them.
Are you sure it was worth it?
Mr. Belvedere, me and Dad got drinking helmets. It lets you put 2 cans on your head and drink out of them.
What do you think, Belvedere? Is it me?
To be perfectly honest, yes.
Hey, Wesley, what are you doing tomorrow? I already told you, I'm not going. Come on, Mr. Belvedere, tell him to go to our open house.
Go, Wesley.
You know what they want me to do? They want me to babysit a bunch of old wrinkle heads. It's the adopt-a-grandparent program. See, we adopt a senior citizen, they sort of adopt us back. And then we visit them and go places and keep each other company. Forget it. Besides, if I want to lift some old person's spirit, I've got Mr. Belvedere. Come on, Angela, let's go.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, look, I'm getting better.
How about that?
Hey, we got any eggs?
No.
You think I'm being selfish, don't you?
Well, it's your decision, Wesley. But remember, you'll be an old wrinklehead yourself one day. If you live.
I don't know. I mean, what do I want fake grandparents for? I never even knew my real ones. They all died before I was born.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Wes would have loved Grandma Cameron. She was great.
Oh, yeah?
Always taking us places, buying us things. All I had to do was point at something and she'd get it for me.
You mean old people have money? Oh, Heather! Okay, folks, if you'll just fill these out, then we can get on with the interviews.
Wesley, what are you doing?
Nothing.
What's this?
Just a little questionnaire I made up to make sure I choose the right grandparent.
Annual income, major credit cards, stocks and bonds. I am surprised you forgot T-bills and life insurance. Wesley, this is a new low, even for you.
Come on, I'm just doing it for their own good. I mean, I don't want some poor old person spending their last nickel on me. And I know they're gonna want to. Wouldn't you? All right, all right. Hi. Hi.
Ah, what do we have here? Couple of sweet birds of youth come to brighten up my otherwise dreary day.
Yeah. I'm Angela, and this is my friend Heather. Hi.
Great. Go away.
Would you like some punch or cookies?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you like us to read to you?
No, I wouldn't.
We'll do anything you want.
Huh? Why don't you jump in a couple of bikinis and go outside and we'll take some snapshots? Now, what I'm trying to tell you is I ain't interested in this stupid grandparent stuff, so why don't you just both run along and leave me in peace, all right?
I think he likes us. When you take me to the movies, I gotta sit up close with a big tub of popcorn and enough candy to last me the whole time. Oh, and I don't go in for that G-rated junk. It's PG-13 or nothing.
You know, young man, I wish you were my real grandchild.
You do?
Yes, because then I could hit you.
Boy, what am I doing here?
I asked myself the same question.
Huh?
I filled out your little financial statement.
Oh, yeah?
My husband was a banker. He would have been impressed with you.
This is nice. This is very nice.
So, do I qualify?
I think we can do business.
I'm home.
Whoop-de-doo.
Hi, I'm George Owens.
Oh, good for you.
You here to see Belvedere?
No, I'm dating your daughter.
Okay, I'm ready to go. Oh, hi, Dad.
Hi, kitten.
Did you meet Mr. Sparks? He's my new foster grandparent.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, great. They take people who are perfectly contented, drag them outside, and make them do things.
Yeah, we're going to a concert in the park.
I hate music.
Too bad.
I hate pop.
Ah,
You two kids have fun.
I'll have her back by Tuesday.
Wesley,
I can only stay a minute.
I need a leash for that boy.
I'd be happy to lend you mine.
I just thought he should get his sweater before we go play miniature golf.
Now, watch out for him. He cheats.
Well, I know he's a little con artist, but he is just so lovable. I wish I could take him home with me.
Sign here.
Okay, I'm ready.
Remember, dinner's at 7.
Oh, no. Mom said I could eat out with Grandma Eunice.
Yes, we're going to Wee Willie Winky's Pizza Cartoon Theater.
It's her favorite restaurant.
Oh, mine too. Good luck.
Come on, let's go.
Go where?
You know, to play miniature golf.
Oh, right. Wesley, I told you to get a hat.
Huh? You told me to get a sweater.
Oh, yes, that's what I meant. Come on. Let's go.
Are you going to juggle that?
Nah, juggling was stupid. I mean, what college is going to care about somebody just because he can throw a bunch of balls up in the air?
Yes, especially when it's only 2.
Anyway, I figured I'd try something more artistic.
And this is it?
Yeah, it's a modern sculpture. I call it roadside litter. What do you think?
Well, it's certainly something I'd throw out of my car.
Hey, thanks.
Anyway, here's Mom carrying me home from the hospital.
You were adorable.
She was in labor for 27 hours. That's why she looks like that. And here's me in my crib when I was 6 months old.
Is that barbed wire?
Something like that.
And here's me and Dad taking a bath together.
Wes, you want to fast forward that one?
Hey, guys. Hey, Mom. I'm treating Grandma Eunice to my famous slideshow.
Oh, isn't that nice?
You want to sit down and watch the rest of it?
I'd love to, honey, but I've got to go do something else.
Yeah, I gotta go do that too.
You don't have to watch the rest of it either if you don't want.
Oh, no, it's fine.
You sure? This does get a little boring, even for me.
I'm not bored. Besides, it isn't what you're doing that matters. It's who you're with.
What's this?
That's Wesley's new gelato machine.
Told him not to take advantage.
Then you better not look in the garage.
What did she do? Buy him a bike?
Go-kart.
Well, bye. Me and Grandma Eunice are going to the movies now.
Wesley, what did I say about letting Mrs. Dodson spoil you?
Go for it. Come on, Mom. It's not my fault. I told her she doesn't have to keep buying me stuff, but she likes to. Anyway, the movie tonight is my treat.
Well, that's very nice, Wesley. Where did you get the money?
Grandma Eunice gave me $20.
Is everything okay?
Oh, sure. Mrs. Dodson, I really don't think Wesley should be taking any money from you.
I don't think so either.
But you did give him that $20.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Sure you did.
Wesley, I was going to use that money for the movies.
But you gave it to me.
I did not.
Don't you remember? You said it was all the money you had.
No, I... Let it go.
I didn't take her money. She gave it to me. She must have forgot.
$20?
You believe me, don't you, Mr. Belvedere?
Of course not.
Hey, what's with Granny Goose? She flew out of here without even saying goodbye.
Dad'll believe me, won't you, Dad?
Sure I will, pal. What did he do?
Mrs. Dodson said he took $20 out of her purse.
I didn't do it, Dad, I swear.
All right, Westman. We believe you.
No, you don't.
Actually, if Wesley had wanted to get the $20, he'd have been much more shifty and underhanded in obtaining it.
Thanks, Mr. Belvedere.
I told you I don't want to go to the movies.
But it's Cocoon. It's all about old people.
Just what I need, a change of pace.
Hi, Mrs. Dodson.
Wesley, what are you doing here? What's that?
I'm bringing back all the stuff you bought me.
Why? I didn't ask you to do that. Did I?
No, it's just everyone says I took advantage of you. So, here.
All right.
I'm gonna go back to the U-Haul, start bringing in the rest.
Anyone want this? Nice to see you again, Mrs. Dodson.
Hello, Mr. Belvedere. I guess I did go a little overboard.
I just wanted to tell you how upset we all are about what Wesley did.
Oh, it's all right.
Not that I put anything past him.
I don't think he really is such a bad boy.
We always had our suspicions about that little crook. But stealing the $20 has finally proved it.
Oh, he didn't take the money. I gave it to him. I just forgot.
You forgot?
I forget about a lot of things. I think I have Alzheimer's disease.
But just a few lapses of memory doesn't necessarily mean that you
I
have...
know. It might be something else. That's what the doctors keep telling me.
Of course.
Sometimes I am standing in the middle of the room or outside on the lawn. All of a sudden, I don't know what I'm doing, how I got there.
You know, Wesley still thinks that you think he stole the money.
I am sorry about that.
Perhaps it would be better if you sat him down and explained
Oh,
this.
no. I don't want him to know. I'm afraid pretty soon I won't be able to remember anything. I won't even be able to take care of myself. I don't want Wesley around to see that.
Well, that's everything. It's all here except for the boomerang, and that's in the Huffnagel's dining room.
Thank you, Wesley.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Goodbye.
You know, I wasn't just hanging around to get stuff off you. I like you. And I thought you liked me, too.
I guess you were wrong.
Let's go, Wesley.
Here, I forgot this.
I don't believe this.
Draft notice?
It's from Princeton. They said forget it.
They weren't impressed by roadside litter?
No, they like that a lot. They said my grades weren't good enough.
Oh, they still look at those pesky things?
Yeah. I don't know. Guess I'll just have to try studying.
We're back.
How was football practice?
Great. I put a tuna sandwich in Howie Huffnagel's helmet, and he didn't even notice till he started sweating mayonnaise.
That's not so funny, champ.
Anyway, I got the mail. There's something for you here, Wes.
Oh, yeah? Hey, it's a Christmas card for Mrs. Dodson.
It is?
What'd she send me this for? It isn't even Halloween yet. Okay, Mr. Belvedere, we're ready to go.
Where are you going?
I'm taking the girls to the retirement home.
While you're there, ask Mrs. Dodson why she sent me a Christmas card. Oh, Mrs. Dodson, she's got Looney Tunes. Angela. Well, she has. She's got Alzheimer's disease. Huh? What are you talking about? Hey, what's going on? You guys aren't telling me something.
Wesley, Mrs. Dodson has Alzheimer's disease.
What's that?
Well, it means she's kind of sick in the head, honey. It affects her thinking, her memory.
That's why she thought you took her money, pal. Because she just forgot she gave it to you.
Oh. So why didn't anybody tell me?
Because Mrs. Dodson didn't want us to.
I think maybe she just wants you to remember her the way she was.
Well, that's stupid. And I'm gonna go down and tell her so.
Hey, champ, I don't think that's such a good idea.
Why not?
Well, because you haven't seen her in a long time, and she's a lot different.
Yeah, she probably wouldn't even recognize you. Oh, yeah? Nobody forgets Wesley T. Owens.
Hey, see my wheelchair? Thanks.
Surprise!
Oh, no.
Yeah, many have your returns. Mom bought the candles. We weren't sure how old you were, so we put on 90 just to play it safe.
Oh,
Did you make a wish?
yeah, but you're still here.
Oh, we got you some presents, and look, we fixed your wheelchair real neat, see?
Hey, you must have put a lot of work into that, huh? And the cake and the presents, oh, boy. Hey, you did all this for me?
Yeah.
Well, who the hell asked you to?
That's it, we quit. Yeah.
Good riddance.
You're just a mean, nasty old man, and we're sorry we ever met you.
Boy, talk about touchy. Wait a minute. Come back here.
Why?
Well, you forgot to show me how the horn works.
You just push the button.
Uh-huh. Hey, I like that. Hey, what do you say, girls? Why don't you wheel me down to the East Wing? It's quiet hour down there.
Hey, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Is that so?
I got your Christmas card, and everyone told me you were sick and wouldn't recognize me anymore.
Is that so?
It's okay if you forget stuff once in a while. I do, too. I mean, yesterday I forgot my lunch. Actually, I didn't really forget it. Mr. Belvedere made me a sardine sandwich, and I just told him I forgot it.
Is that so?
Hey, what do you keep saying that for? Are you mad at me or something?
It looks like rain.
Yeah, the weatherman said it might rain tonight with thunder and lightning and everything.
You remember when I was 15?
No.
I had my first real date. His name was Cal. And I wore that organdy dress, you know, the one with the beautiful head stitching. Anyway, we were walking to the dance, and halfway down Sutton Street, it began to pour. And my hair and my dress and everything just got soaked. Oh, but we had the best time anyway.
Come on, I don't know about any of that stuff. I'm Wesley. This is 1986.
Is that so?
Wesley, I think we should go.
I'm not going anywhere until she remembers me.
Wesley.
Come on, it's me. We went to the movies and played miniature golf and had ice cream together. Remember this? Remember when I used to do this and you told me my face would freeze?
I'm sorry.
All the fun we had, all our great times together. It's like it never happened, like we never knew each other.
But you did. And that's what's important.
Yeah, I guess so. Goodbye, Grandma. It was nice having one, even for a little while.
At any rate, I'm very proud of Heather and Wesley. They still visit the retirement home from time to time, and I think the experience has given them a better understanding and appreciation for those in their golden years. As for me, I agree with Bernard Baruch, who said, "Old age is always 15 years older than I am." I'm not getting older, I'm getting sillier.
Ah, nice hands, 47.
Yeah, I could have cut that one.
Let's not go crazy, Kel.
Here we go, sports fans. As requested, something from each of the 4 basic junk food groups.
I'm ready.
Hey, honey, you look great.
Come on, George. You have to get ready.
But the game's almost over.
Yeah, Steelers are on the 10-yard line.
Look, I told Hortense we'd pick them up at 7.
All right, I'm going.
Oh, I ran a tub for you.
Did you put in some Mr. Bubble?
Yes, George. We're going out to dinner with the Huffnagels.
Oh, has there been a ceasefire?
Sort of.
Yeah, every year Mom and Dad take the Huffnagels someplace to make up for all the bad stuff Wes did.
Where do you take them? Paris?
All right.
Did the Steelers score?
No, they cut to the cheerleaders.
Wesley, what are you doing?
Saving electricity? Don't do that. They'll know I'm here.
Who's chasing you? The police or the neighborhood vigilantes?
The Huffnagels.
Hi, babe.
Oh, hello, Mother. You look very nice tonight.
Thank you, honey. We're going out to dinner with the Huffnagels.
Well, you'll sure have lots to talk about. I didn't do it. Mom!
What happened?
It's Dad. The TV fell in the bathtub, and I don't think he's breathing.
Oh, my God. Take it easy, honey. Not too fast.
Thanks, George.
George, good to have you back.
How do you feel, Dad?
Like a million volts?
Hey, Dad, it's not funny. You almost got electrocuted.
The paramedics said Dad was very lucky.
Apparently, your rubber ducky absorbed most of the shock.
Well, all I can say is it's a pretty good thing Mr. Belvedere knew CPR.
Huh?
He's the one who brought you around.
Yeah, he dragged you out of the tub, laid you on the ground, put his mouth over yours and everything.
It was very romantic.
So I guess what everybody's trying to say is you sort of saved my life, huh, Belvedere?
Yes, George.
Thanks, big guy.
George,
Hey, Belvedere.
couldn't sleep?
I guess I'm still a little charged up.
Look, George, if you're still thinking about how I saved your life, forget it. I mean, I wouldn't want you to feel obligated to save mine or anything.
I don't.
Oh.
What I've really been thinking about is how I was sort of dead for a while. I mean, my heart stopped and everything.
Well, it's not as if you were brain dead. At least no more than usual.
Hey, I was gone, pal. I was someplace else.
I see. What was it like?
I don't know. All I kind of remember is this weird smell, like liver and onions.
I'm sorry, George. I didn't have time to gargle.
Oh, it's just something like this happens to you. It's like somebody's giving you a second chance.
No, that's true.
It's a beautiful night, huh, Belvedere?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Lovely.
You can see just about every star in the sky. It's funny. It's like I've never seen them before.
Don't you think we ought to go?
There were bells on the hills, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all. Till there was you. There were birds in the sky, but I never saw them winging. No, I never saw them.
Wesley, what are you making?
Lunch.
I told you to make a sandwich.
I am. Potato chip and jelly on pound cake.
Give me that.
Hey, Dad says you should do what makes you happy. Live each day as if it were your last.
Eat this, and it might be.
Where's
Where's Dad?
I think he's outside flying a kite.
And I didn't even tell him to.
Well, George's editor is on the phone and he doesn't sound too happy.
Yeah, I think I know why. You seen his column?
No.
Steelers win. So what?
I like it so far.
It was a crisp fall afternoon at Three Rivers Stadium. On the field are the Pittsburgh Steelers, making it happen, living out their dreams. In the stands, 60,000 spectators who long ago abandoned theirs. They yell, they cheer, but it's just a temporary diversion from their empty, wasted lives.
Hey, family!
George, your editor's on the phone.
Uh-oh, you must have read Pop's column. Hi, Ed, what's doing? Whoa, Eddie, take it easy. Life's too short. Well, look, if that's the way you feel, I think I can solve both our problems. I quit.
George!
But have a nice day. What's everybody looking at?
George, what did you do?
I just quit my job. Pretty crazy, huh?
Yes, but I didn't want to be the one to say it.
George, can we talk for a second? Alone.
Oh, sure. I got time.
Look, honey, I know you've been through a lot, but don't you think we should have talked about this first?
You're right. I'm sorry.
It's okay, honey. We'll talk about it now.
I don't want to.
George!
Look, Marsh, I can't explain it, but something's happened to me since the accident. I mean, I've changed.
Well, that's wonderful, George, but what about the rest of us? I haven't changed. The kids haven't changed. The mortgage payment hasn't changed.
Hey, you guys mean everything to me. Look, do you think I'd ever do anything that I didn't think was absolutely right for all of us?
No.
I mean, do you think I'd just up and quit like that without having some kind of a game plan?
Of course not. So what are you going to do?
I'm going to be a singer. Very clear, our love is here to stay. Not for a year, but ever and a day. The radio and the telephone.
Here we go, Mrs. Owens. I have made you some tea. You already have my sympathy.
Thank you.
So, Mom, are you sure he said he wanted to be a singer? Maybe he meant swinger. Well, did he say what kind of singer he wanted to be?
If it's country and western, I'm moving out.
Hey, maybe he'll do rap. I was sitting in the tub, I was watching the big game when the TV set fell in, and it shorted out my brain. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
I think what he had in mind was more like easy listening.
Is that possible?
Oh, years ago, George used to fool around with singing. Music would come on the radio, and he'd pretend to be Frank Sinatra. And he would want me to pretend to swoon, so I would. And then he'd want me to go back to his pretend dressing room.
So what are we gonna do?
Nothing. I'm sure as soon as he realizes how impractical the whole thing is, he'll be back to the paper in no time.
I hope you're right.
And regardless, with a voice like George's, who would hire him?
So, what do you think?
Very nice. George, Mr. Pittsburgh Owens, now appearing in the fabulous Ingot Room. 3 drink minimum. Well, that should be no problem.
Hi, honey.
Hey. Ta-da!
George, that's a very good picture.
Yeah. Old Blue Eyes ain't got nothing on me. Anyway, I gotta go upstairs. Loosen up the old pipes.
Would you like some Drano?
I love this cat.
So what do you think, Mr. Belvedere? Does this bag go with this dress? Well, Dad's thing is tonight, and I gotta wear something so people won't recognize me.
I'm wearing these.
So Dad's still going through with this, huh?
Unless something happens to change his mind.
Well, I thought you were going to talk to him.
Oh, he'll never listen to me. But perhaps there's someone he will listen to.
On a clear day, and look around you, hold it, and you'll see. It's my song. Hey, you're Robert Goulet. Yes. What are you doing here? Oh, I'm just hanging out. Huh? George, I hear you want to be a singer. Yeah, I do. In fact, I'm opening tonight at the Steeltown Inn. Really? You ever play there? Play there? I wouldn't sleep there. Now, that's pretty much why I'm here. Why's that, Bob? Well, this singing racket is kind of tough, and don't call me Bob. Yes, sir. See, the thing is, it's not easy getting started in this business. I know that. Oh, you know that. Oh, well, then you know what it's like. I mean, playing in every kind of crummy dive, singing your heart out to somebody who's only interested in his cocktail or his cocktail waitress. I mean, getting heckled, not getting paid, and you're lucky if they don't make you sweep up on the way out. You mean all that happened to you? No. But for every guy like me, there are a million guys like you, sweetheart, and chances are you're just not going to make it. Hey, look, I've been dreaming about this my whole life. And now that I'm getting a second chance, I'm going to go for it. George, I just think that... Yeah, well, I don't care what you think. And nothing you say is going to change my mind. So why don't you just get the hell out of here? George! Now, you're hurting my feelings. Sorry, Mr. Goulet. Well, that's all right. Bye, George. So long. Oh, incidentally, this is the way it goes. On a clear day, rise and look around you, and you'll see who you are. On a clear day. Hey, Belvedere, you know who was just here? Robert Goulet.
Oh, really?
He tried to talk me out of being a singer. So I got mad and yelled at him, and he sang On a Clear Day and left.
Of course.
I better go rest up for tonight. Oh, George!
When you see Victor moan, just ignore him.
Oh, look, Dad got us a table right up front.
I'm leaving. Just sit down. Come on, Mr. Belvedere. I don't see what you're so mad about.
Wesley, you don't just walk into an empty room and start watching the adult movie.
Well, you didn't have to drag me out so fast. I still had a quarter left on the vibrating bed.
Sit. Five minutes, Mr. Pittsburgh. Looks like a full house out there.
Great.
Very clever making it helmet night.
What the hell am I doing?
Excuse me?
I'm nuts. I gotta be nuts.
That's true.
You guys were right. This is stupid. Just go out there and tell them I'm calling the whole thing off.
No.
Huh?
I've changed my mind. I think you should go out there.
Why? Because now I don't?
George, if you back out now, you'll regret it for the rest of your life.
I don't know. I can't do it.
You know something, George? I had a dream once.
Right.
I always wanted to be a member of Parliament. But like you, I was afraid I didn't have it, or I'd be rejected.
Oh, yeah?
But eventually I summoned up enough courage and stood for election. Before I knew it, there I was, in front of the House of Commons, giving my maiden speech.
So how'd it go?
Terrible. I hadn't been elected. But at least I tried.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Sharon. I'll be your waitress.
I'm Kevin. I'll be your slave.
Can I get you guys something to drink?
Oh, gee, I don't know. What am I in the mood for? Maybe something exotic.
Like a root beer?
Yeah, root beer. Straight up.
And the other children will have sodas, too. Okay. And for you, ma'am, a triple vodka.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Steel Town Inn's fabulous Ingot Room proudly presents the first sports writer of song, Mr. George Owens.
Hey, maybe Dad chickened out. God, I hope so.
My kind of town. My kind of town. Pittsburgh is my kind of razzmatazz. And it has that there jazz, and each time I roam, come fly with me, come fly, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in Firebomb Bay. Come fly with me, let's fly off in the blue today.
Boy, Dad's doing pretty good.
Yeah, I think people actually like him.
Come fly with me, come fly, let's fly away. Hey, all right. Yes, sir. Hey, what's the matter, you? Hey! Gotta know respect. Hey! What do you think you do? Hey! It's a not so bad. Hey! Why you feel so sad? Hey! It's a nicer place. Hey! Shut up with your face. Your face! Hey, what a night. Oh, is this a night?
Boy, Dad's a big hit.
I guess we should be happy for him.
I don't believe this. My father's a lounge act.
So does this mean we have to move to Las Vegas?
I don't know. Hey, that'd be great. Heather and Mom could be Keno girls, and me and Mr. Belvedere would be pit bosses.
Wesley, shut up your face. And, of course, on the keyboards, a gentleman who's been with me my whole career. I met him this morning. Mr. Ben Lanzarone. Put your hand down, Ben. You should have thought of that before you left the house. Seriously, though, Ben's worked with some of the greats. Sinatra, Bennett, Presley. He parked all their cars. Anyway, before I do my last number tonight, I'd like to take a moment to introduce some people who are pretty special to me. My family. You know, they think dear old Dad kind of flipped out a little with this singing business. But I got to tell you something. This has been the greatest night of my life. Well, maybe not the greatest. Maybe that was the night my first kid was born. Or my little girl's first smile after they took her braces off. Or maybe when Westman made Little League. Or the night this big English guy showed up on my front doorstep. Actually, though, if I had to pick one night in particular, I guess it'd be the night I met this lady. This is my wife, Marcia. Come on, honey. And that's why I'd like to dedicate this last song to her. And when I say last, I really mean it. Because this is it. This is my last performance. Come on, honey.
Oh, George, I can't.
Come on. It's very clear our love is here to stay. Not for a year, but
Ever and a day.
the radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may just be passing fancies and in time may go. But
Oh, my dear, our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. In time, the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble. They're only made of clay. But our love is here to stay.
we got room for one more. Oh, my dear, our love is here to stay. Not for a year, but ever and a day. In time, the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble. They're all made of clay. But our love is here, not for a year. Our love is here to stay.
At any rate, George seems to be content now that he's had his moment in the limelight and has promised to confine his singing to the shower and hopefully not the tub. As for Marcia, she's probably still at the ingot room, finishing her third encore of Let Me Entertain You. It constantly amazes me how people can be such hams. Me and my shadow strolling down the avenue. Me and my shadow with no one there to tell my troubles.
Oh, hey, Mom, where's the wrapping paper? I want to wrap Kevin's present.
What'd you get him, kid?
Oh, just a calendar.
Well, that's nice. Can we see it?
Sure.
Brazilian beefcake.
Yeah, there are lifeguards down at the beach at Rio de Janeiro.
Kevin didn't ask for this, did he?
Well,
Heather, I think you got this for yourself.
yeah, I guess so. I'll just take it back.
In a second.
And remember, when Mr. Belvedere tells someone he doesn't know you, don't contradict him.
Okay, champ, what'd you pull this time?
Nothing. Mr. Belvedere sent me to the bakery to pick up Kevin's cake, and it was real crowded, so I just made the best of it.
He was selling the little numbers. 50 cents a pop.
Wesley.
I only sold enough to pay for the cake and half a dozen donuts. Don't ask me where they went.
Look, Linda, I'm sorry, but we've been going out now for over 3 months. I figure I deserve a little more than a goodnight kiss. After all, you are a member of Future Nurses. Hello.
I know what you're going through. Girls give me a hard time, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they're always trying to make me like them. Teasing me, trying to kiss me. How do you get them to leave you alone?
Just wait a few years.
Kevin, do you know what you want for your birthday yet?
Yeah, but at this rate, I don't think I'm gonna get it.
Well, there's always next year.
I just found the mother of my children.
Come on, guys, we're supposed to be working out.
Hey, they got a great pictorial this month. Girls of the Justice Department.
Yeah, great.
So you never said. How'd it go last night?
What do you mean?
You know, with Linda.
We had a real nice time.
Struck out again, huh?
Look, it just so happens that Linda's a very nice girl. And if she wants to hold off and take it kind of slow, it doesn't bother me. Ugh.
You know, I got a theory.
Oh, yeah?
I figure if you don't, by the time you're 18, all this energy builds up and you spontaneously combust.
Yeah, very funny. Look, guys, I got a lot of homework. Besides, what am I supposed to do?
Hey, I got it. Why don't you call up Paula Sweeney?
Oh, come on.
Not good enough for you? She's good enough for the football team, and they're 1-6. Here, I got her number.
Hey, look, I don't want it. Hey, I don't want to do something just to say that I did it. You know what I mean? It's just this is a real important step for a guy. It's a big responsibility, both physically and emotionally. And when it happens, I want it to be something special with a girl who's special. Right.
Absolutely.
I told you, Wesley, I'm not going anywhere till you finish those Brussels sprouts.
They're cold.
You should have eaten them when they were hot.
They stink when they're hot.
They stink even more when they decompose. So I suggest you eat them now.
No. Besides, you can't tell me what to do.
Oh?
Hey, did you tell Mr. Belvedere he could do all this rotten stuff to me?
It was either that or give him a raise.
Look, honey, this is between you and Mr. Belvedere. All I can say is we all got him down, so I don't see why you shouldn't.
Thank you, Mrs. Owens. So,
Hey, guys.
you missed dinner.
That's okay, I'm going out.
Have you got a date?
Uh-huh.
She got a friend for me?
So who is she?
Just somebody from school.
Well, does this somebody have a name?
Paula Sweeney.
Easy, Sweeney.
What, honey?
Oh, nothing. Boy, he's more desperate than I thought.
What are you talking about?
That girl Kevin's taken out, Paula Sweeney, she's famous. I mean, there's only one reason guys go out with her.
And I assume it's not her cooking.
I'll get it. Hello?
Hi, I'm here for Kevin.
You are?
Yeah, guys, it's the right house. Thanks.
I was just cruising around with some guys, so I had him drop me off.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing here? I was gonna pick you up.
Figured I'd save us some time.
Great, let's go.
Kevin, aren't you going to introduce us to your young lady?
Sorry. Mom, Dad, this is Paula Sweeney.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, Paula.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hiya.
Kevin's told us a lot about you.
No, I didn't, I swear. Anyway, here's some flowers.
Somebody die?
Well, we better get going.
Don't be out too late.
Right, Mom?
Remember, tomorrow's church.
So how you doing with your veal?
I'm eating as fast as I can.
Oh, yeah, right. Take your time.
Thanks.
Besides, the movie doesn't start for a half hour.
We don't have to go if you don't want to.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's supposed to be a real good picture.
What is it?
I don't know. Something part 2.
So you never told me. What team are you on?
Huh?
I mean, I know everybody on the football team. What are you, cross country? Got the build for it.
I'm not on a team.
Oh? So how'd you get my number?
Oh, I just got it. I mean, a friend of mine gave it to me. Wasn't written on a wall or anything. just said that you were a real nice girl and a lot of fun, and you seem like someone I might hit it off with.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm done.
Oh, great.
What are you doing?
Just helping you on with your coat.
That's a switch.
Still there, Wes?
Yep, all four of us.
You've been sitting there almost 5 hours. Aren't you going to eat them?
No.
Good night.
Yeah, see you in the morning.
Why don't you guys go back to Belgium where you came from?
Hello, Wesley. I'd love to stay and chat, but my ice cream is melting.
I'm still not gonna eat them.
All right, fine, then go to bed.
All right. You want me to dump these?
No, wrap them up. You're going to have them for breakfast.
I'm not eating them then either.
Then you won't eat anything.
Fine. You know what I'm gonna do?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna go on a hunger strike.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just like your big shot friend Gandhi. So what do you think of that?
I think that's a splendid idea.
You do?
I think if you believe in anything strongly enough, you should be willing to starve for it.
Huh?
And believe me, I am with you in spirit, if not in deed.
Come on in.
It's kind of late. I don't want to wake anybody.
Don't worry about it. My mom's a waitress. She works till 4.
And what the heck?
I had a good time tonight.
Me too.
I think it's the first time I ever saw a movie all the way through.
That's the kind of guy I am.
So you want something to drink?
I'll have a soda.
Soda? You're too much.
Well, this is a very nice place you have here.
I'd give you the grand tour, but there's just my mom's room. I sleep on the sofa there.
Oh, yeah?
It pulls out.
Oh. Thanks.
You know, I really meant it. I had a good time tonight.
Oh, I'm in it too.
I mean, most guys don't care one way or the other. They just buy me a cheeseburger and a shake, and then, bingo, they think they can do whatever they want. But you're different.
I am?
I mean, the way you treated me tonight, it wasn't like you were looking to get anything off me. I was just a girl that you wanted to take out just to take me out.
Yeah, right. That's it.
Well, it's getting late.
Huh?
Good night.
Huh?
I hope you'll call me again. Oh, Kevin, I had a very lovely evening.
Oh, Kevin, it's you.
I was taking a shower.
I hope you didn't use all the cold water. How was your date?
Just ducky.
She seemed a very nice girl.
She was tonight.
Things didn't quite turn out as expected?
It was a disaster. She liked me.
Oh, no.
She told me I was the first guy to ever treat her like a real human being.
Kevin, you cad.
Oh, Miss Belvedere, this isn't funny. I can't take much more. I'm almost 18.
Kevin, age doesn't matter. Nor whatever your friends think. Sex is something that should happen at the right time to two people who care for and respect one another.
Uh-huh.
Look, when you think about what happened tonight, or what didn't happen, you'll be glad it turned out the way it did. Just don't think about it too long. Nighty-night. All right. Hot pancakes and sausages for the family. And for Wesley. You remember your little green friends, don't you?
I'm not eating them. I'm on a hunger strike.
That's nice, dear.
Yeah. Pass the syrup, will you, pal?
Morning.
Morning.
So, how's it feel to be 18?
Great. Maybe I'll go out and vote.
How was your date last night?
It was okay.
Well, did you two have a good time?
Yeah.
How good?
Look, we ate, we went to a lousy movie, then I took her home. That was all.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm late for school. See you later.
Hello, Mother.
Hey, Rich, you want to help me blow up some balloons?
No, thanks. Here's the only thing I'm allowed, and I don't want to waste it.
Hello, Wesley. How's our little hunger striker?
Is that you, Mr. Belvedere? I'm having a tough time focusing. My eyes aren't getting any nutrients.
I'm sure they're getting some somewhere.
Hey, I'm not eating anything.
Of course not.
Mom, I'm gonna go out back. Suck on some leaves or something.
You don't think he's naughty?
The light! The light!
Does that answer your question? Kevin!
Got any iodine?
What happened to the birthday boy?
The football team decided to give me my present early.
What are you talking about?
Paula went and told all the jocks what a perfect gentleman I was, and how she's changed, and now she's a lady, and they'd have to go get their kicks someplace else.
So they got them with you?
No, but while I was running away, I tripped on a hurdle and hit my face on a sprinkler.
Well, at least you kept your dignity.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm through with being nice to people.
Oh?
I'm just sick of it. I mean, sweet little Kevin, he's so considerate. Never wants to hurt anyone's feelings.
But Kevin, it just...
So I get a chance with the easiest mark in school. And what do? I buy her dinner, I bring her flowers. I'm such a jerk.
Oh, perhaps next time you should toss her a French fry, then have your way with her.
Yeah, maybe I will.
You don't mean that.
Oh, yeah?
Whether you like it or not, you're far too decent a human being.
We'll see.
Where are you going?
Out. I'll be back late.
But you'll miss your birthday party. Your mother will be very disappointed.
I don't care. How's that for decent?
I think there's something funny with these French fries.
So don't eat them.
Actually, I read that places like this are all the rage now. You know, with the beautiful people.
Yeah, I guess they must have left already. So you done?
Yeah, I just never got my...
Check, please. Come on.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's go.
Would you like to come in? The movie's probably over by now. Wonder how it came out.
Who cares? It was stupid.
Yeah, I guess it was. You know, I really wasn't sure if you were going to call me again or not. A lot of guys tell me they will, and then I never
Is
hear...
your mom here?
No, I told you she works late.
Oh, yeah.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
So you want something to drink?
No, thanks.
I can make you a sandwich. You didn't eat much.
I'm not hungry.
Well, I don't know what else I can offer you. What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
But you were different.
No, I'm not.
You took me out because you liked me, because I was the kind of girl you wanted to take out just to take out.
I took you out for the same reason everybody else does.
Oh, yeah?
I just shouldn't have been so nice to you. That's my fault, and I'm sorry.
Okay, I get it. You don't have to draw me a picture. I thought you were special, but you're not. So how about now, Kevin? Do you want to get it on right now?
Okay.
You would. Look, why don't you just get out of here? I'm real sorry, but you're not going to score another home run tonight.
What are you talking about? I've never even been up to the plate.
You mean you've never...
No.
You never told me that.
It's not exactly the kind of thing you brag about.
I guess not. So listen. If you still want to, you know, I guess I wouldn't mind.
What?
I mean, when I think of all the creeps I've had up here, it's kind of stupid to kick out the one guy who ever treated me halfway decent. And besides, where do I get off saying no to anybody? I'm Easy Sweeney, right? Everybody's favorite doormat. So you want to give me a hand with this?
No, thanks. Look, when I called you, all I was looking for was a sure thing. With someone I didn't even know or care about. Just not that person anymore.
Yeah. I guess I'm not. Not for anybody.
I'll see you.
We blew out the candles for you.
Oh, hey, Mr. Belvedere. Pretty lousy skipping out on your own party, huh?
Yes.
Mom okay? She didn't start crying or anything.
Kevin, you missed the party. You didn't enlist. Here.
Thanks.
My father gave me that on my 18th birthday.
It's just a key.
You're welcome.
I mean, what's it for? Does it fit anything?
My father's liquor cabinet in Lancashire.
What are you giving it to me for?
Well, for one thing, it's in Lancashire, so you can't get to it. Kevin, when my father gave me that, it was his somewhat archaic way of saying that in his eyes, I'd become a man.
Oh. Well, then maybe you better give it to someone else.
Why? What happened?
Nothing. I mean, I could have, but... Well, let's just say I didn't become a man tonight.
That's your opinion. Oh, Wesley! Care for a little snack? It's not even 2. Aren't you still at school?
They sent me home because I'm so weak from my hunger strike.
So now you managed to fool your teacher.
No, the nurse.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Owens, your son Wesley is suffering from lethargy, malnutrition, and partial dehydration. Please feed this child before returning him to school. Wesley, you mean you really haven't been eating? I naturally assumed you were sneaking food.
I read about Gandhi in one of your books, and he never snuck food.
All right. I'm going to get you something to eat right now.
No, it's okay. I just want to lie down until Mom reads this.
Wesley, you're going to eat something if I have to ram it down your throat.
No, I'm not allowed to have anything until I eat my Brussels sprouts. That's what you said.
No, that's all right, Wesley. I take it back. You don't have to eat them.
That's not quite good enough.
What?
I want you to eat them.
But they're disgusting.
You should have thought of that before you made them.
Wesley has finally broken his fast. Though unlike Gandhi, he did it with caramel corn and a plate of ding-dongs. As for me, I'm afraid my ordeal is just beginning. Wesley's given me an hour, and time's almost up. I can wait.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere. Do you think this bag is big enough?
Yes, I think you'll fit in it quite nicely.
Nah, it's for all the candy and junk people are gonna give me.
Why should they do that?
Friday's Halloween. It's the day I get to go out, and if people won't give me stuff, I can terrorize them.
Sounds like any other day to me.
Real funny, Mr. Belvedere.
What's the matter?
What'd you put in this cookie batter? It's burning my throat.
I didn't put anything in. Oh, except a little cinnamon.
Hey, that's not cinnamon, that's cayenne pepper.
Really? Oh, in that case. Ha ha.
Mr. Belvedere, you need glasses.
I do not.
You do too.
My eyes are just a little tired after a long day of looking at people like you. So why don't you go and bother somebody else?
Whatever you say.
So, what do you think? Coffee, tea, or me?
Heather, what are you wearing?
It's my costume for the Halloween dance. I'm going as the upstairs maid.
Well, you're going to stay upstairs in that outfit.
Oh, come on, Dad.
Look, honey, it's very flattering. I just think it's a little too revealing.
But the dance is in a couple days. What am I going to go as?
Why don't you go naked? Then everybody will think you're Miss Piggy. Let's leave.
Knock it off, guys.
Come on, George, I've got to get to class. Ooh.
I'm ready.
Leslie, you are a creep.
Wesley, leave your sister alone.
Hey. Oh, Mr. Belvedere, you got to sign this.
What's this?
It's a permission slip for my class trip to the zoo today. Mom or Dad were supposed to sign it, but they left.
Very well.
You should read it first.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. All right, Wesley. Have a good outing. And try not to panic the rhino like you did last time.
I'm not going to the zoo.
What?
You just signed a note saying you agreed to be my slave forever and do whatever I say. And that means you have to go to the eye doctor, so there.
Very clever, Wesley.
I didn't want to trick you, but I care about you and I want you to take care of yourself.
Thank you. You're quite right. I'll call and make an appointment right now.
Fine. Then you can do my homework.
Hi, I'm Bert Hammond. This is my associate, Carl Putnam. We represent the Happy Guys of Pittsburgh.
Helping others happily. That's our motto.
Oh, yeah, I remember. You gave my dad that award last year. I'm his daughter, Heather.
Most likely a hormonal problem.
Anyway, my dad's not here right now.
Oh, well, that's okay, Dublin. Just make sure he gets this.
Sure.
I'm sure he'll be very excited. I know we are.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Heather.
So what do you think?
So is this what you're going to wear when you take Wes out trick-or-treating?
Well, I was going to wear it to the dance, but I think it's a little too sweaty.
What dance?
The dance at school.
You mean the one at my school?
I go there too now.
Yeah, I've seen you.
So what's your problem?
Nothing. It's just the guy doesn't need his little sister tagging along when he's trying to make some very important moves.
Oh, you mean like last week in the cafeteria when you spilled spaghetti down Mary Esposito's dress?
That just shows how much you know. It was lasagna.
Hi, kids.
Hi.
You got something from the happy guys.
Thanks, Cheetah.
Mr. Belvedere back from the eye doctor yet?
I haven't seen him.
Hey, Marcia, how'd you like to be married to a third-grade Yahoo?
I thought I already was, dear.
It's from the Happy Guys. They want to make me an official member.
Oh, isn't that nice, honey? You know, they do such good work in the community.
Yeah, they're a good bunch of guys. Here, initiation ceremony, Friday, October 31st, 8 o'clock. Weird having it on Halloween.
What'd the doctor say?
He says I need reading glasses.
When are you gonna get them?
After the operation.
Operation? What operation?
I have a cataract.
Huh?
The lens of my eye has clouded over and it needs to be replaced.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a very simple and safe procedure. And once it's done, I'll be able to see better than ever.
Well, that's great. So when do you go under the knife?
Well, since you put it that way, never.
Are you finished?
Almost. Now I am.
Look, Mr. Belvedere, we're home.
Thank you, Mommy.
Hey, guys, look who's back.
Operation go okay?
I'm fine.
What's the patch for, so your eye won't fall out?
No, Wesley, I'm the Hathaway man.
I get it.
Mr. Belvedere has to wear that until his eye gets stronger. And right now, he's supposed to lie down and rest.
No, but I'm going to go and prepare dinner.
Hey, you're confined to bed, pal. Anyway, I got KP tonight. I'm making my famous chili and beans.
In that case, we'll all be lying down.
Hey, what's this?
A new costume I might wear. Like it?
You still going?
Yeah.
Come on, give me a break, will ya? It's my last year of high school. Can't you let me enjoy it?
Yeah, well, it's my first and I'm going.
Okay. But we're gonna lay down some ground rules.
Okay.
Number 1, you must keep at least 50 feet away from me at all times.
Isn't that what most girls do?
Number 2, don't talk to anyone I know, don't dance with anyone I know, and don't do anything with anyone you don't know.
Hey, why don't I just stay outside in the car?
That's number 3.
Hey, look, I'm gonna do what I want.
That's it, you're grounded.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, we weren't disturbing you, are we?
No, I just came in to fix myself some lunch.
Oh, but I was gonna bring you something.
Why?
Because we want you to rest. See, I made you some nice tea, a soft-boiled egg, and some tapioca pudding.
Heather, it's my eyes that are going, not my teeth. At least not yet.
Hey, big guy, that's a no-no.
Hello, George.
Come on, you're going to strain yourself.
George, I'm dusting, not pumping iron.
Come on, sit down, take a load off.
Fine.
You seen today's paper?
No.
I could read you my column.
I've had my nap already.
Hey, you know, Belvedere, getting glasses is no big deal.
Oh?
What I'm saying is you're lucky it was just your eyes. I mean, it could have been something worse. Could have been your heart. Could have been your kidneys. Could have been lots of stuff.
Thank you, George.
Gentlemen?
Hey, look, I got my Halloween costume. I'm gonna be a devil.
Makes sense.
Well, Mr. Belvedere's gonna take me trick-or-treating, isn't he?
Oh, honey, maybe we should see how Mr. Belvedere feels tomorrow.
Yeah, he may not be up to it, pal.
Hey, Mom, Mr. Belvedere won't eat his lunch.
Oh, he won't.
No, he won't. Maybe somebody should talk to him. Then again, why should they? He's just a useless old man, marking time, waiting to be carted off to the dustbin.
We never said that.
No, I did. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going upstairs. Oh, Heather, if it's not too much trouble, I'll take that tapioca pudding now.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Kevin,
It's getting kind of chilly out here.
you can tell your family I'm suitably covered.
You know, everyone's kind of worried about you.
Kevin, I don't want to sound rude, but I'd like to be left alone.
Hey, every time I'm brooding about something, you always barge in on me.
That's true.
So listen, If it's any consolation, I think I know what you're going through.
You do?
I mean, way back when I was 7, I had my tonsils out. I thought it was all over. I'd never be able to swallow again. But time went by, and before I knew it, I was eating potato chips, pretzels. It was like the whole thing never happened.
Good God, is that the kind of drivel I tell you?
Yeah.
Look, Kevin, it's not the eye per se. It's what it represents.
What do you mean?
Well, it's simply that it's the first part of my body that's ever really given out on me.
You're kidding. I mean, I just never knew that. But what's the difference? I mean, you got it fixed.
Certainly. If something else goes, perhaps I can get that fixed too. But eventually, you spring more leaks than they can plug.
Are you thinking about death?
No, I was thinking about dinner. But thanks for bringing it up. I am making my journal entry earlier than usual tonight because I'm tired and feeling rather old. I suppose the big question is, now that I'm beginning to fall apart, do I want to stay and do it in Pittsburgh? Tibet is always nice this time of year. I wonder if the monks are still brewing that Himalayan joy juice. I need something to rejuvenate my spirit, if not my body. Come in.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Wesley?
Mom said I could have a Halloween party tomorrow if it's okay with you.
Fine.
Thanks.
I suppose I'll be here till then.
I'm ready.
Hey, you look great.
Oh, thank you. What's that?
It's the Happy Guy's credo. I'm supposed to memorize it. Let's see, a happy guy is faithful to his family, dedicated to his community, loyal to his country, and surrenders his being to the power of mighty Abaddon. I'm having a tough time remembering that part.
Heather, come on! Hurry up, or I'm gonna leave without you.
Hey, check out Sir Galahad.
Oh, Kevin, you look so chivalrous.
So listen, Kev, if you save some fair maidens, save a couple for me, huh?
Have a good time.
Bye.
Are they gone?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
Great party. So you want to do something else, or you bob for apples? Real funny. What are you supposed to be again? A bureaucrat.
Everyone ready for some more candy corn?
We've already got 4 bowls of it.
Oh. What happened to everyone?
They all got bored and left.
Fine. Then I'll be upstairs.
What's the matter, Mr. Belvedere? You didn't make any good stuff to eat. You wouldn't play games. You didn't even say anything snotty to Miles, and now he thinks you don't like him.
Sorry.
Let's go trick-or-treating.
No.
Come on, it'll be fun.
Oh, yes. I'm sure it'll be lots of fun walking about in the cool night air, watching you get cavities door to door.
I knew you'd change your mind. I'll go get your coat.
Are you coming too, Metal Mouth?
Thanks!
So anyway, by the time Stargell got out of the locker, the bus had already left.
Well, Carl, here's a sight that really warms my heart.
What's that, Bart?
A new happy guy with his new happy gal.
Yeah. He hasn't been through the initiation ceremony yet.
Hey, speaking of which, am I going to have to do anything up there?
Oh, no, don't worry. You just have to get up, repeat a lot of mumbo-jumbo, and then you're one of the guys.
Only hurts for a minute.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey, but Carl and I had some important happy guy business.
Oh, I swear these two spend so much time together you'd think they were in love.
or something.
Wilmerding, this is George and Marcia Owens, my wife, Wilmerding. Hi.
George is going to be one of us soon.
Oh, that's wonderful. And you know, dear, we ladies have a Happy Gals Auxiliary. We meet one day a week.
I think I'm busy that day.
I'm afraid you'll have to excuse us now. Everybody, it's time to get ready for the ceremony.
Sure, guys. That's right, that's right. Why don't you two sit right here? Just make yourself comfortable, and things will start happening in 2 snaps of a rat's neck.
George, are you sure you really fit in here? I mean...
Oh, come on, Marge. They're okay. A little corny, maybe, but I kind of get a kick out of it.
I think it's starting.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere, just one more block.
One more block and we'll be in New Jersey. This is absolutely the last house.
Boy, hardly anybody's come to the door tonight.
That's your fault. You look like an insurance salesman. Wesley, there's obviously no one there.
Yes, there is. These are the Jenners. They hate Halloween.
Last year, they turned the hose on me. My whole mouth almost rusted out.
Come on, we gotta trick them.
Yeah.
Wesley.
If we don't get treated, they get tricked.
Hey, I know. Let's soak the windows.
No, better. Let's push their microwave dish into the pool.
Why not burn down their house and steal their women? Wesley, we're not going to do anything except go home. Come on, let's go.
Oh, come on. At least let us TP the place.
What's that?
TP, you know. Take a roll of toilet paper, throw it up into the trees and stuff. Looks real neat. Nobody gets hurt.
Well, it's a pity we don't have any.
Mr. Belvedere.
No, Wesley.
Oh, come on, Mr. Belvedere. What about all those pranks you said you did when you went to school at Eton? Like putting tadpoles in the headmaster's tea.
That was different.
Yeah, it was different because you still knew how to have fun before you started feeling sorry for yourself and turned into an old poop.
What did you call me?
An old poop. Something wrong with your ears, too?
Give me that. I would have preferred pastels.
Hail to you, followers of Abaddon.
Hail to you, happy guy.
Behold, the Grand Master approaches to commence the reading of the sacred incantations.
Will the owner of a 1980 Buick Electra please move your car? It's blocking the alley.
George Owens, now begins your journey across the Stygian waters, through the lake of fire, into the cavern of oblivion.
Sounds like an e-ticket to me.
George Owens, are you prepared to learn the true credo of the Happy Guys?
I guess so.
And are you ready to swear allegiance to the Phantom Overlord?
Who?
The shadow who dwells beneath the bridge, mighty Ixtapa, the original Happy Guy whose greatness we now exalt.
Hey! Hold that! Hey, you want to cut the music?
Hey, look. All this mumbo-jumbo stuff, this swearing allegiance to some guy under a bridge stuff. You guys are kidding, right? I mean, I'm asking because my wife and I are regular decent people. And if any of this was for real, I wouldn't want to be a part of it. So you guys are kidding, right?
Okay.
When it pierces his heart, the foul thing that possesses him will be driven out. The vampire
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Hey,
pal.
Wes.
You a happy guy now?
I'm afraid not, pal. You were a little too far out for your old pop. But you'd fit right in.
How was your party?
It was okay.
Where's Mr. Belvedere?
Oh, he's around.
What do you mean? Where is he?
Well, last time I saw him, he was up on the Jenner's roof, wrapping their TV antenna in toilet paper.
What are you talking about?
He took me and Miles trick-or-treating, and I got mad at him and called him an old poop, and he kind of went a little crazy. Anyway, as soon as I heard the sirens, I got the heck out of there, just like Dad always told me. Right, Dad?
Good thinking, buddy. Come on. This belong to you?
Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Mrs. Owens. This is Officer Shelton. And that's not a costume he's wearing.
Problem, officer? We got a call reporting a rather large child running amok through the neighborhood. I found him over on Maple piling up a bunch of garbage cans.
I was recreating Stonehenge.
Well, thank you for bringing him back, officer.
Yeah, we'll see to it that Dennis the Menace behaves.
Okay, folks. Good night.
Good night.
Like the hat.
Mr. Belvedere, are you all right?
I suppose so, for someone who's been spending the last 2 hours behaving like a moronic 10-year-old.
I'm sorry, Mr. Belvedere. I guess this is all my fault.
Yes, it was. And in case I forgot to say it, thank you.
I'm back.
Heather, is that you?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing in your brother's armor?
Well, it was my first real dance, and I wanted to look sexy, so I wore that outfit you didn't want me to wear.
Oh, Heather.
But when I got there, all these seniors wouldn't leave me alone, so I made Kevin give me his costume.
So what's he wearing?
Remember, you owe me one.
My first American Halloween is behind me now. I've just returned from a pilgrimage around the neighborhood, apologizing for the mischievous actions of my evil twin. As for me, I don't know what body part may go next, but until it does, it's nice to have a rosier outlook on life. It's also nice to be able to read what one's written. Oh, this is good.
Mr. Belvedere.
Hi, Heather.
Hey, what you making?
Chocolate chip cookies. Would you like one?
No, thanks. I already got something. Oh, it's not real. It's a gummy rat. You want a bite?
What flavor is it? Plague? Just finish your rodent and go and set the table.
Oh, okay. Sit. Good dog. I just took him for a nice long walk.
Did you now?
And now I'm gonna feed him and brush him, and then I'm gonna take him upstairs and give him a bath.
That's right, Wesley. You go and have a nice little soak with Bowser, while Mr. Belvedere calls the funny farm.
Hey, I'm just doing this to prove to Mom and Dad I can take care of a real dog.
I see. And what kind of real dog are we talking about? A little Scotty? Or a nice miniature poodle?
Nah, I want a big, scary one like a Doberman. Then when people see me coming, they'll go the other way.
Wesley, they already do.
Okay, on the cover we'll have Van Buren High School, class of '87. Then the photo of the school, the quote from Emerson. Then straight to this picture of the girls' volleyball team.
Nice try, G.I. Don't they ever eat?
Hi, guys.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Mrs. Owens.
So, how was the game, Dad?
Pretty good, Cal. Gave your mom quite a workout.
And I appreciate that, dear. So what are you two up to?
Oh, we're just working on our class yearbook. We're trying to come up with the basic layout.
Our theme is The Future is Ours.
Oh, yeah. Ours was shooting for the stars.
How about you, Dad? Do you remember your theme?
I think it was eat more pork.
Just keep him away from my leg.
He likes your leg.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. I'm taking real good care of my pretend dog.
Yes, we can see that.
Yep. I think I'm just about ready for a real one.
Okay, pal. Just remember, he's going to be your responsibility.
I know.
Oh, and remember the other part of our bargain.
Uh-oh.
That's right. No dog until you bring up your history grade, and that means getting an A on your test tomorrow.
But I'm no good at history. Besides, Mr. Belvedere says it's not healthy to dwell on the past.
Don't drag me into this, you wormy little revisionist.
Wes, a deal's a deal.
Okay. I'm gonna go up and study.
Good, honey.
It's gonna be great having a dog, huh?
I can't wait.
Do you think it'll be tough to housebreak him?
If they can do it with you, they can do it with anybody.
No, why?
No big deal. I just wanted to ask her a question.
Well, I'm home.
Yeah?
Oh, ask your dad.
Oh, that's okay.
Hey, come on. I mean, there's nothing you can ask your mom you can't ask me, right?
Okay. When you were my age, how big was your chest? Come on, Dad, let's go.
Hey, where are we going?
To get my dog.
What about our deal?
He got an A on his history test.
Congratulations, pal. Looks like you're getting your pooch.
Yeah. You hear that, Heather? Great. That's all we need around here, another animal. Oh, don't worry, Heather. I'll keep him away from your bowl. Hey, Mr. Belvedere, guess who's getting a dog?
Webster?
No, me.
Oh.
Had a whiz kid here aced his history test.
Oh, how wonderful, Wesley. I'm thrilled.
I think you should thank Mr. Belvedere for helping you study.
Yeah, thanks. And incidentally, the War of 1812 did not take place in 1957.
It didn't? I must have been thinking of the War of 1957.
It's just me. Boy, did I get some great stuff today. I got pictures of the drama club, the debate team, and a group photo of the future teachers of America. Of course, that's only Bernice, but it's a nice pose.
Did you know that every year we produce more than 264 million tons of hazardous waste? That's over 1 ton for every man, woman, and child in this country.
I keep mine in my gym locker. What's the matter?
Oh, I've been doing all this research on that section about the future, and I'm not sure it's going to be so great.
What do you mean?
Well, it says right here that pollution is changing the world's weather patterns. Pretty soon, Africa could be a desert, or Manhattan could wind up under 20 feet of water.
Come on, Kevin. All that stuff is just a bunch of gloom and doom. There happen to be a lot of very informed people out there who think we're going to have a great future.
Well, according to this, if the population keeps rising, it won't be long till we run out of food.
Let me see that.
Here you go, Mr. Belvedere.
What are you doing?
Nothing, just felt like helping you out.
How thoughtful.
Yeah, well, see ya.
Now, Wesley, you've hardly touched your dessert.
I wasn't hungry. Guess maybe I'm too excited about getting my new dog.
Yes, you certainly seem to be. You know, Wesley, we're all very proud of you.
Oh, yeah?
You worked very hard to get that dog.
Yeah, right. Mr. Belvedere, can I tell you something I did? I mean, just between the two of us.
That depends. Is it a misdemeanor or a felony? Go ahead.
I cheated on my history test.
Oh.
I didn't mean to. It was just real hard, and I couldn't remember anything. I was sitting right next to this Korean kid. So I copied off him.
I see. And what are you going to do about it?
I don't know, buy him lunch? Look, I know what I did was wrong, so I guess I'm gonna have to tell Mom and Dad. Yeah, I figure I'll tell them in a month or two. By that time, everyone will love my dog, and it'll be too late to take him back. See ya! Hey, Wes. Have you seen my other bunny slipper? I don't know. Does it look anything like this? Hey, what are you doing with that? Rambo's gonna need something to chew on. Besides, dogs like smelly things. Give me that. Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hi, Wesley.
I'm getting Rambo's bed all ready for tomorrow.
How nice.
Yep, I got him a blanket and a rubber ball and this old alarm clock. The ticking reminds him of his mother's heart, so he'll sleep good at night.
I hope you'll be able to do the same.
Anybody here want a puppy? Get them while they're hot.
Oh, wow, you got him.
We were at the mall, and Daddy just couldn't wait. You deserve him, honey.
Wesley, are you sure there isn't something you want to tell your parents?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Thank you very, very much.
These two guys are crazy about each other.
Mr. and Mrs. Owens, Wesley cheated on his history test.
Hey. What?
He told me he copied from a classmate.
Is that true, Wes?
You cheated.
Yeah, but he wasn't supposed to tell you about it. You promised.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so are we. I'll talk to you when I get back from the pet shop. Good thing I kept a receipt.
You did this on purpose. Just because you don't like dogs and you didn't want me to have one.
Wesley, stop that.
I hate you. I wish you'd go back to England where you came from.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Owens. I just thought you ought to know.
Thank you, Mr. Belvedere. Listen, what he said just now, I'm sure he didn't mean it.
I'm sure he didn't mean it either.
Hello, Department of Immigration. I got a big one for you.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just staying in my room like you told me. I guess you took Rambo back, huh?
Yeah, I think you know why.
Yeah, 'cause Mr. Ratfink told on me.
Hey, don't blame Belvedere, buddy. You're the guy who screwed up.
Was getting a dog so important that you really had to cheat?
I think that's pretty obvious.
Watch your mouth.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, you can forget about TV or going to the movies or goofing around after school. You're grounded.
Yes, sir.
Look, honey, what you said to Mr. Belvedere, I think it really hurt his feelings.
So?
So it wasn't easy for him to tell us what you did, but he had to for your own good. Do you understand?
I understand.
I think you ought to go talk to him. You know, set things right.
Well, that's okay. I already took care of that.
What are you doing up?
I couldn't sleep.
Me neither. What's this?
It's called The Terror of Tiny Town. It's an all-midget western.
What's that you're eating?
A rice cake.
Well, there's a pie in the kitchen.
That's all right. I'm in the mood for styrofoam.
Are you okay, Mr. Belvedere?
Okay for a think.
Oh. You mean about busting Wesley?
I'm usually so clever. I can manipulate the situation. Tweak the boy's conscience. Make him think on himself.
Right.
But this time it all happened so fast. I betrayed his confidence. I'm just afraid our relationship will never be the same.
Well, if it's any consolation, We're already being poisoned by solvents, sludge, and chemical waste seeping into the water supply.
Thank you, Kevin.
Good night.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Evan. How was school today?
Fine. How was your school?
Fine.
I got a ton of homework.
Yeah, me too.
Cute guy tried to pick me up in the hall today.
Yeah, me too.
Hello? Yeah, this is the Owens residence. Yeah, he works here. You want me to go get him? Hello? Hello?
Who was it?
I don't know. Someone from Mr. Belvedere, but they hung up.
Thought you were on a diet.
Why? So I can be skinny for Armageddon? So many flavors, so little time.
Yeah, there are a lot of great things we'll probably never get a chance to do.
Did you have something specific in mind?
I mean, like, take a trip around the world.
So did I.
Have you finished with your yearbook presentation?
Yeah, you want to see it?
All right.
Okay.
Class of 87. We have no future.
We'll start out trying to be real positive, but the way things are going, we'll be lucky if we make it to graduation.
It's hopeless.
And you've expressed that beautifully. Whose idea was it to put the swim team in toxic waste?
You like it?
Hi, I'm home.
Hi. Did you take your makeup test?
Yeah. They made me take it during recess all alone, like they don't trust me or something. Anyway, I got a C.
Oh. Well, that's fine, honey, because you did it on your own.
Yeah, I guess so. Look on the bright side, Wes. With a grade that lousy, you wouldn't have gotten a dog anyway.
Don't eat that now, Wesley. You're going to spoil your dinner.
Did someone say something?
Wesley.
Here you go, Heather. I seem to have lost my appetite. I think he's still mad at you.
It's up to him. I'm certainly not going to stoop to his level.
Hey, what's for dinner?
Pickled tongue. I'm sorry the rest of you have to suffer. Come in.
Hey, Belvedere. I'm just looking for Wes.
You wouldn't find him in here.
Oh.
I'm still in the doghouse, so to speak.
Nah, don't worry about it. He'll be back palling around with you in no time.
Oh, no hurry. In fact, I enjoy having a little time to myself.
Yeah, it must be great.
It was.
Anyway, I've been thinking about Wes being grounded and, I don't know, maybe he's been punished enough.
It's up to you.
Hey, I know what you're thinking. I'm too easy on the kid. It's just I don't want to be a hard guy like my old man was.
No?
I mean, if I pulled a stunt like Wes did, my old man made sure I couldn't sit down for a week.
He let you sit?
What?
After a sound drubbing, my father always made me stand at attention, even at mealtime.
At least you got to eat. I had to stand outside in the snow looking through the window at everybody else.
You had a window? Hello, Wesley. Oh, I like that drawing.
Then I don't.
Wesley, you're behaving like an insufferable little twit.
Then why don't you run and tell Mom and Dad? Maybe they'll take away my goldfish.
Look, Wesley.
I thought you were someone special, someone I could trust. But you're not. You're just a cranky old geezer who'll do anything to stop a kid from getting a dog.
Wesley? Don't you sass me, you mangy little mongrel!
Slimy, limey.
Wesley, we are not finished. You get back in there at once.
Okay.
Dinner may be a few minutes late.
Well, at least they're talking.
Look, Wesley, don't you blame me for all your problems. I'm not the one who cheated.
Well, I'm not the one who told I cheated.
I had no choice.
I thought we had an understanding.
I tell you about the bad stuff I do, and you keep it to yourself.
Wesley, I am your housekeeper, not your priest.
What about all the nice stuff I've done for you?
What nice stuff.
Well, the time you were sick and I went out in the snow to get you ding-dongs because they're your favorite.
Wesley, you ate them all on the way home.
Yeah, well, what about this tea bag holder I made for you in crafts? It took a lot of work, but I didn't mind because I thought you were my friend, but you're not.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I am just an old geezer who thinks that you have the potential to be someone extraordinary. And not just the conniving little worm you are now.
Don't call me that! And here's what I think of your stupid tea bag holder.
Too bad. I'd grown rather fond of that.
We heard a noise.
Everything okay?
What happened?
The thing is...
No, it was nothing. Just a little mishap. I have to learn to be more careful.
Okay.
Thanks for covering for me.
That's all right, Wesley. It was none of their business.
I'll make you a new one.
You don't have to.
I'll make two. That way, if I get mad and break one, you'll still have one.
Make three. I don't see why you should have all the fun.
So I guess we're friends again, huh?
Yes, I suppose it was unavoidable.
And you know what? I'd rather have you than any smelly old dog.
Wesley, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Maybe we should just quit and let somebody else do it.
I don't know.
What's the matter with you two?
The yearbook committee rejected our presentation.
They refuse to see the future for what it is, nothing more than a broken promise.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess they thought the whole thing was a little too downbeat.
Gee, I don't know, Kev. The picture of the prom queen wearing a gas mask is kind of peppy.
Well, well, if it isn't the Brothers Grimm. How did it go?
They told us to do it over. They want an ordinary yearbook.
Something positive? Something with a shred of hope?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe we should quit.
Look, both of you, every generation faces an uncertain future. How do you think people felt during World War I or during the Great Depression? Or when Martin and Lewis broke up? The point is, you know all the problems, so stop whining and get to work on a few solutions. Then maybe you'll have a future. Hello.
I'm looking for Lynn Belvedere.
I'm Lynn Belvedere.
Lawrence Miller, U.S. Department of Immigration.
Oops, I forgot about that.
Hey, you guys want to let us in on what's going on?
We received an anonymous tip alleging that a British citizen was working at this address in violation of U.S. immigration law.
But it's okay now. We made up.
You want to take a seat, Mr. Belvedere? Mr. Belvedere, are you a citizen or a permanent resident of the United States?
No, I'm not.
And you are currently employed in this household?
Yes, I am.
And do you possess a valid work authorization for such employment?
What was the question? If you mean a green card, no, I don't.
I'm sure he just means that he lost it.
No, I don't. I mean, I never had it.
But I'll bet he's got a real good explanation, right?
Oh, certainly. You see, I came to this country for a short visit to make some quick observations. But one thing led to another, and I've been working here ever since.
See? I told you.
It is my duty to inform you that pursuant to Section 242 of the U.S. Immigration Code, you're going to be taken into custody. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say...
Whoa. You guys are making a big mistake. I mean, you don't have all the facts.
Such as?
Well, what I mean is, he really doesn't do that much work around here.
Yeah, just look at this dump.
Believe me, all he ever does is sit around watching TV and eating everything in sight.
Yeah, he's just a lazy, stinking slob who makes us all sick.
Thank you, Heather, and all of you for those lovely sentiments. But I do work here, or at least I did.
All right, let's go.
Wait a minute. Where are you taking him?
He'll be at the federal building downtown pending his deportation hearing.
Deportation? I'm sorry. You're not mad at me, are you?
No, it's all my fault. Anyway, I've probably been nabbed eventually in one of those big English roundups they have here so often in Beaver Falls.
Mr. Belvedere, shall we?
If you're ever in England, drop by.
Mr. Belvedere usually writes in here, but he can't tonight because he's in jail, and it's all my fault. Next time I'm gonna ask for a cat.
Next time on Mr. Belvedere.
Marcia's upstairs trying to arrange bail.
I appreciate that.
So you doing okay? Nobody tried any funny stuff today?
So what do you think of her?
Very nice. What is she? My going away present?
No, you're supposed to marry her.
Look, everyone, the hearing's tomorrow, and I may have a few tricks up my sleeve.
Oh, yeah?
After all, what could go wrong? It's merely the United States government versus me. Last time on Mr. Belvedere.
I know. Oh, and remember the other part of our bargain.
Uh-oh.
That's right. No dog until you bring up your history grade, and that means getting an A on your test tomorrow.
Mr. Belvedere, can I tell you something I did? I mean, just between the two of us.
That depends. Is it a misdemeanor or a felony?
I cheated on my history test.
Oh.
I didn't mean to. It was just real hard, and I couldn't remember anything. And I was sitting right next to this Korean kid.
These two guys are crazy about each other.
Mr. and Mrs. Owens, Wesley cheated on his history test.
Is that true, Wes?
You cheated.
Yeah, but he wasn't supposed to tell you about it. You promised.
I'm sorry.
I'll talk to you when I get back from the pet shop. Good thing I kept a receipt.
I wish you'd go back to England where you came from.
I'm sure he didn't mean it.
Hello, Department of Immigration. I got a big one for you. So I guess we're friends again, huh?
Yes, I suppose it was unavoidable.
Lawrence Miller, U.S. Department of Immigration.
Oops, I forgot about that.
All right, let's go.
Wait a minute. Where are you taking him?
He'll be at the federal building downtown pending his deportation hearing. Mr. Belvedere, shall we?
If you're ever in England, drop by.
Inside.
Thank you. So, anyone here from out of town?
Not unless we're planning to repave the driveway.
I can't believe they just came in and dragged Mr. Belvedere out of the house like that. I thought this was America.
It is. That's why they did it.
Well, we gotta do something to help him.
Like what?
I don't know. Have a concert?
What are you gonna call it? Hands across the butler?
You'll never get enough people.
Hey, I've been going through the immigration code, and I found some really good arguments in Mr. Belvedere's favor.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh. I'm going to get them organized so I can present them at his hearing.
Oh, that's great, Marsh, but don't you think maybe we should get him a real lawyer?
I almost am.
Hey, everybody. You guys want some help?
No, thanks.
I think you've helped enough. Hey, I already said I was sorry.
Being sorry doesn't help Mr. Belvedere. He's still stuck in jail.
Yeah, and who knows what he's going through. What do you mean? Well, I saw this movie once where this really nice guy gets thrown in jail with a bunch of killers and drug pushers, and the only way for him to survive was to become as mean and vicious as they were.
Come on, Heather, you're talking crazy.
Molina. Bow ye.
You got 5 minutes. I signed you up for the chain gang.
Hello, George.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Wesley?
Marcia's upstairs trying to arrange bail.
I appreciate that.
So you doing okay? Nobody tried any funny stuff today?
I'm fine, George.
It's just I kind of feel guilty about all this.
Why should you? You've done nothing wrong, aside from fathering what's-his-face here.
Anyway, I'm gonna go up and see how Marcia's making out. Come on, Wes.
I'll catch up, okay, Dad? I brought you something.
Wesley, I'm in deep enough.
See, I got you some cigarettes and candy bars. You give them to the screws, and they'll look the other way when you start digging your tunnel.
Wesley, this is reality, not a George Raft movie.
I'm just trying to help.
I know.
I mean, if I don't do something for you, I'm gonna feel terrible for the rest of my life. I've already got a bad stomach and diarrhea. But I think that's mostly from Mom's meatloaf.
Wesley, I don't blame you, and you shouldn't blame yourself.
Well, I'm gonna do something.
Wesley.
I don't know what, but I'm gonna do it. So just be ready. Hello, Buckingham Palace. I want to talk to the Queen about a friend of hers who's in real big trouble.
Wes, what are you doing?
Well, she's unavailable. Can I talk to her husband? I heard he's not very busy. Hello? They hung up.
Why don't you call the president while you're at it?
I did. They told me he was taking a nap.
Hi, kids.
Hey, we sprung Mr. Big.
Mr. Belvedere. Hey, how you doing? What took you so long?
Nothing, just a little bureaucratic snag.
Yeah, 37 unpaid parking tickets.
I refuse to acknowledge anything that's stuck under my windshield wiper.
Well, at least you're back.
For the time being.
Huh? Mr. Belvedere's free until his hearing next week.
That's when they decide what's going to happen to me.
Well, don't worry about that. Kevin and I have been going through Mom's law book, so we found some real sneaky ways to keep you in the country.
Oh, yeah?
It says here that an alien can remain in the country if he's adopted by a U.S. citizen.
Hey, Dad, why don't you adopt him? Wouldn't it be great to have Mr. Belvedere as a son?
Hello, Daddy.
Okay, what about this? It says you can obtain legal status if you marry an American citizen.
Yeah.
Why not?
Look, children, I'm sure your intentions are good. In fact, I know they are. But you're simply going to have to let Mr. Belvedere handle this in his own way. All right?
Yeah.
All right.
Whatever you say.
I guess you want to relax a little.
Thank you. And once again, I apologize. I'm sorry for all the trouble I put you to.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere, it's no trouble. You're part of the family.
To tell the truth, I can't picture this place without you, Belvedere.
Dinner in 5 minutes. Is he staying?
I thought I was.
Yes, Mrs. Lucas, Mr. Belvedere will be staying for dinner. I hope there's enough.
I hope so, too.
I guess we didn't mention her.
I guess we didn't.
Hey, look, Belvedere, don't get the wrong idea. She's only temporary until you get things worked out.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, with us gone all day.
And with you sitting in the slammer, we had to get somebody else.
That's true. And I'm really not permitted to work until my status is clarified.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking.
No, you weren't. You were thinking maybe things wouldn't work out and maybe I'd be sent back to England. You have a perfect right to be prepared for that.
We're glad you understand.
I'll be in my room. Unless you've already given it to Hazel.
Hey, Heather, come here and take a look at this.
What is it?
You know how the law says if Mr. Belvedere marries someone, he can stay in the country?
Yeah.
Well, I made it this list of eligible bachelorettes.
Linda Ronstadt, Sharon Glass, Diane Keaton, Lillian Gish.
This magazine says that none of them have ever been married, so I bet they're real desperate.
You're the one who's desperate.
Hey, I already asked all the women around here. The only one who seemed interested was Grandma Huffnagel. But she wants to wait until she gets her hip replaced. Wesley, Mr. Belvedere stood right there and told us to stay out of this. He didn't mean me.
Well, if this Saturday's no good, how about next Saturday? Sunday? No, that's okay. I'll try you again in '87. I just don't know what it is with her. At school, she acts like she really likes me. She talks to me, we joke around, but the minute I call and ask her for a date, forget it. She's always got to wash her hair or something. I just don't know what else to do.
We're having fish sticks.
Oh. Nice talking to you.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Mrs. Lucas.
Yeah. Hi. What you doing with that thing?
It's from my garden. I thought you might like to make the family a nice, fresh pie for dessert.
You funny.
Yes, I suppose I am.
Hey, Mrs. Lucas.
Hi.
Hey, can I bum a cigarette off ya?
Sure.
I can?
Hello, Heather.
I think I just quit.
Don't worry about her. She does things just to get a reaction.
Uh-huh.
Actually, the whole family is rather on the quirky side. They're not dangerous, but they do require supervision.
My husband is an unemployed steelworker. My son just got out of a rehab center. And my eldest girl just ran off with a trumpet player. They're quirky, too.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Wesley?
You going up to your room now?
Yes, Wesley.
Good luck. Hi.
Excuse me, I must be in the wrong room.
You're Lynn, aren't you? I'm Kim. So what do you think of her?
Very nice. What is she? My going away present?
No, you're supposed to marry her. And she already said yes. All you gotta do is ask.
My basic fee is $300, but that doesn't include the photographer or the honeymoon.
Excuse us a moment, would you?
Sure.
Wesley, where exactly did you find Miss Wright?
Downtown. You know where all those ladies are always standing around. I guess they're waiting for a bus or something.
Yes, or something.
Well, I told them all about your problem, and Kimberly said she'd be happy to help.
Yeah, I've been married 13 times already, but I still cry.
Yes, love is like that.
What's going on?
I got this lady for Mr. Belvedere, but I don't think he wants her.
Oh, yeah?
Forget it, Kevin. Come along, Kimberly. Time to go.
Okay.
Thank you for your time and trouble. But we don't need a set of encyclopedias. Goodbye.
Who is that?
Oh, just somebody trying to sell something.
I just don't want you to go, that's all.
Wesley, marrying someone like that would not solve my problem.
He'd take care of mine.
Look, everyone, the hearing's tomorrow, and I may have a few tricks up my sleeve.
Oh, yeah?
After all, what could go wrong? It's merely the United States government versus me.
And having considered all the facts in this matter, my decision is that your status here is invalid and you should be returned forthwith to your country of origin.
But, Your Honor, you can't send me back there.
Kate.
It's a repressive society. I can't take the torture, the isolation.
Mr. Cates, you're from Canada.
It's cold and boring. What about Alan Thicke? You guys let him stay, or Lauren Green, or Alex Trebek.
All right, United States versus Lynn Belvedere. Defendant, a citizen of Great Britain, entered the United States and subsequently accepted employment as a domestic without being in receipt of a valid work permit. Mr. Belvedere, you understand that it is not incumbent on the government to prove why you should leave, but up to you to convince the court why you should be allowed to remain.
I understand, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have anything to say?
You look lovely in black.
I can't believe he said that.
You told Mr. Belvedere broads love that stuff.
Pay attention.
I apologize, Your Honor. But I am just the simple son of a coal miner who's never been in a court like this. And I'm just a little overwhelmed.
All right, Mr. Belvedere. You may proceed when you're ready.
If it pleases the court, I would like to cite the case of the United States versus Puczynski, in which the appellate court ruled that immigrant status should be honored. Numerous exceptions have been made by the court in cases similar to mine.
Oh, that's very impressive, Mr. Belvedere, especially coming from a simple son of a coal miner. However, the issue in question is whether you accepted and performed work in violation of U.S. law.
Which brings me to my next point. What is work?
Oh.
I think he's wearing her down.
The dictionary defines work as exertion or effort directed to produce or accomplish something. However, just because one accomplishes something doesn't necessarily mean that it's work. And conversely, just because one works, it doesn't necessarily mean that anything is accomplished.
Tell me about it.
I maintain the concept of work is ambiguous. A florist plants a flower, to him it's work. I plant a flower, to me it is pleasure.
What is your point?
Simply that I came to this country to observe contemporary America. My stay at the Owenses just gave me a chance to see it at first hand. So you see, it wasn't a job. It was merely a hobby.
Did you receive any wages for this hobby?
Well, only when the checks didn't bounce.
Hey, I told you not to cash them so fast. Oh. Overruled.
If you're quite through, Mr. Belvedere...
Your Honor, I have one more argument.
Oh, goody.
Quoting from the Immigration Code, an alien may be certified for employment if the job is deemed to require professional or unique abilities not possessed by any American.
I don't see where that's relevant. After all, you are just a housekeeper.
He's not just a housekeeper. He's special. Wesley.
Who is that little boy?
He's the one who turned me in.
That's nice.
But he does have unique abilities.
Really? For example?
Well, he's the only one who can make my French toast just right. You know, kind of soggy in the middle. And nobody else could have fixed Heather's stereo when I spilled Bosco all over it. Wesley! No wonder all my records stick to the turntable. Will you two just sit down?
Your Honor, my name is Kevin Owens, and a little while ago I sort of had a problem with alcohol. Not getting it. I have a fake ID. But abusing it. Anyway, Mr. Belvedere straightened me out, and he does that a lot. For all of us.
See, if it wasn't for Mr. Belvedere, my brother would be in the gutter, drowning in his own barf. Will you guys knock it off?
I must apologize for them, Your Honor.
The mother?
Afraid so.
Yes, Your Honor, I am their mother, but I also happen to be studying to be an attorney.
Bailiff?
Yes, and I would like to cite some precedents which I feel may be germane.
You can cite them after you've graduated from law school. Now just sit down.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Now, is there anyone I have missed?
Your Honor, I'm George Owens.
Oh, yes. The man who knows what broads really go for.
Good ears. Anyway, I guess what everybody is trying to say is that Belvedere here is more than just a housekeeper. He's practically one of the family. And this thing about wages, hell, the way he eats, he ought to be paying us.
Is my boat here yet?
The point is, Belvedere's a pretty exceptional guy. And I think he deserves another shot.
Your Honor, the law states an alien may be certified for employment if the job cannot be performed by an American. Now, I ask you, Your Honor, is there anyone in this country, or anyone on the face of the earth, for that matter, who could or would want to handle a bunch like that?
You may have a point. What I observed of this family, there is no doubt that you are performing a unique service, possibly even a public one. However, such a claim is valid only if it's made before you accept employment, not after. Therefore, according to the immigration laws of the United States, I must rule that your status here is illegal and direct that you be returned to your country of origin.
Huh?
30-minute recess. I am sorry.
Just a moment. Well, that's about it.
What happened? I thought you said you knew a few tricks.
Well, I am about to disappear. Anyway, I'm not one for long goodbyes. So, see you.
Hello, 4-Star Domestic Agency. I'm calling from the Owens residence. We need another housekeeper. Yeah, the one you sent over this morning left suddenly. No, I don't know why. Okay, thank you. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, what happened to what's her name?
Oh, she quit. In the middle of making dinner?
In other words, it's the 5th housekeeper you've scared off in the past 3 months.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of picking up after myself. Where's Helga? Isn't she with you?
Yes.
Well, she wasn't any good anyway. None of them are.
Look, honey, you can't keep going through housekeepers like this thinking you're going to find another Mr. Belvedere because you're not.
I know.
All right, look, you kids go straighten up out there. Come on. And I'll see if I can whip something up for dinner.
Don't worry, I'll order a pizza.
Hey, look, it's starting to snow. Oh, yeah? It was snowing the first time Mr. Belvedere ever came here. Yeah, and Dad wanted to throw him back in the snow, but we wouldn't let him. Remember how he found my hamster? And
Okay,
before
guys, let's just get the place cleaned up, okay? Come on.
I'll get it.
Is this the Owens residence?
Uh-huh. Mr. Belvedere!
Hey, Mom, Dad! Mr. Belvedere, you're back.
From the look of this room, not a moment too soon.
But what happened? How'd you get back in the country?
Quite legally. Through the immigration system.
Well, I thought that took years. I mean, aren't there thousands of people waiting?
Yes. But I took frontsies.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, no.
All right, dinner in 20 minutes. Everybody wash up. Especially you, George. Your hands look filthy. It's good to be home. This is my first entry in several months. To be honest, without the Owenses, there hasn't been much to write about. At any rate, my working status here in the colonies is somewhat less tenuous than before. I even have my green card. So there, Wesley. I suppose if I'm not careful, I may even wind up an American citizen. What will I tell the Queen?
Hey, Kevin.
What you looking at?
Just going through my old high school yearbook. My 30-year reunion's coming up.
Oh, yeah? Let me see. Allegheny High, class of 56. A better life through strip mining. Hey, is this your football team?
Yeah, that's us, the Allegheny Rangers. They took this picture right after the game where we clobbered Altoona 31-7. That's me in the middle there, number 17.
How come your uniform's so clean?
Maybe I washed it at halftime.
Hi, guys. Hi.
Hey, Marcia, Guess where we're going? Pretty exciting.
I don't know. Lumberama?
No, we're going to Johnstown.
Why?
It's my class reunion. I figured we'd drive up early, get a room for the weekend, and, pal around with the gang. It'll be great.
Yeah, it sounds nice.
Hey, Mom, were you and Dad in the same class together?
Of course not, honey. Don't be silly. What I meant was your father and I went to school in different towns.
Oh, I guess I just figured Dad got left back a lot.
Anyway, I booked a room for the weekend.
This weekend?
Yeah, why?
Oh, I can't, honey. I'm going to that law symposium in Atlantic City.
All right.
Well, you can still go by yourself.
I know, it's just, I got such a beautiful wife. I was looking forward to showing her off a little.
Oh, and I don't blame you, honey. But the symposium is very important.
But I don't want to go to this stupid thing alone.
Dinner in 5 minutes.
Hey, Dad, why don't you take Mr. Belvedere to your reunion and show him off? Bet nobody else is going to bring their own butler. Yeah, it'll be just like lifestyles of the rich and famous.
I don't know.
Yeah, come on, Dad. I bet you two will have a blast together.
Not unless we bring explosives. I'd love to. But with you and Mrs. Owens leaving town, I'm afraid somebody has to stay and supervise the unholy trio.
What are you talking about? I'm 18 years old.
I'm 15. Yeah, and I'm 10, and I'll keep an eye on both of them.
Hey, wait a minute here.
Come on, Mom. You're always telling us how we've got to accept more responsibility. But how are we supposed to if you never give us a chance?
Yeah, come on.
Hey, I guess they're going to have to wing it sooner or later.
You guys sure you're going to be all right?
Mom, we'll be fine.
So, what do you think, big guy? Looking forward to seeing where yours truly went to school?
Not really. Although I wouldn't mind having a word with your principal.
Hey, Belvedere, you want to give me a hand with some of this stuff?
Oh, I'm sorry, George.
May I help you?
You got a reservation for Owens?
Yes, sir. Let's see. Owens. Ah, here it is. Mr. and Mrs.
That's us.
He's kidding. My wife's in Atlantic City.
Well, what she doesn't know won't hurt her. Sign the register, please.
Tell you what, I think we're going to need separate rooms.
Certainly, Mr. Owens. I'll just scratch out Marcia and make a separate accommodation for...
Lynn.
Lynn. Of course. Sir?
George. Huh? Would you sign the register?
You do it, Belvedere. I'm going up to my room.
Howdy, neighbor.
It's you.
Awfully quiet in here, George. I'd have thought by now you'd been out throwing water balloons or organizing a panty raid.
Nah, that's later.
Oh, she looked familiar. I think I saw her in the lobby. Did you happen to notice her, George?
She's Donna Flanagan. Head cheerleader, homecoming queen, personality plus, prettiest.
I take it she's an old flame.
Are you kidding? She never even knew I was alive. God, I had a thing for her. Woo, woo. I took home ec 3 years in a row just to be close to her. The only thing I could ever work up the nerve to say was, I think your cupcakes are burning.
That certainly would have swept me off my feet. Look, George, that happened a long time ago. Why don't you just go downstairs and say hello?
Why, so she can give me that who the hell are you look and start talking to somebody else?
Come, George. You must be used to that by now.
Wesley, are you still there?
just know it. Wes, Mom and Dad have been gone for hours. They're probably just hiding in the bushes. But the minute I try something whammo, they come busting in here and I'll be grounded for life. Well, if you ask me, you're wasting valuable screwing around time. That's true. Who the hell are you?
Hello, Cindy. Hey, it's Kevin. Listen, I've got the house to myself all weekend. And I figured I might throw a little bash tonight. You want to come? Well, yeah. There'll probably be some cute guys here. Yeah, great. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Hey, Kev, I need some advice.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Mom and Dad and Mr. Belvedere have been gone almost 5 hours and I haven't done one thing wrong yet.
So?
So help me think of something bad to do.
Yeah, I'd love to, Wes, but I've got a party to arrange.
What? Mom said absolutely no party. Thea, hey, where do you think you're going? Me and Angela are going to this new club downtown called Slash. It's supposed to be real intense. Downtown? You're not allowed to go downtown.
Don't we not?
Boy, everybody's being bad but me. If I don't think of something soon, I'll go nuts. I just hope the voices don't start.
Hey, Belvedere, you think I look okay?
You look fine.
You sure? I mean, I haven't seen these people in 30 years. I want to make a good impression.
George, you look very nice.
Come on, let's go.
Yoo-hoo, fellas. Gotta get your name tags. Hi, I'm Penny Nichols. Remember? Best organizer, perkiest?
Yeah, sure. I'm George Owens. Remember me?
Not at all.
I'm gonna go mingle.
Have fun.
No. Now, don't you tell me. You're Scooter Stolansky, right? You're that boy that used to hide under the bleachers and look up all the girls' dresses.
Madam, I did no such thing.
Oh, would you like to?
So Pete Rose says to me, he says, George, I don't care if you misquote me, as long as you do it verbatim.
George, can I see you for a minute?
Ah, sure, Belvedere. Excuse me, guys. I got to go have a word with my butler.
Can we go now?
No, I'm having fun. I mean, with my column and everything. I'm kind of a celebrity around here.
I'm thrilled for you, George. But that doesn't help me with Perky Penny.
What's the matter, Belvedere? She talking your ear off?
It's not my ear I'm worried about.
Are you trying to hide from me?
Yes.
Isn't he terrible? Come on.
Yeah, you two kids have fun. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. I should have watched where I was going.
Yeah, well, I gotta go.
George, don't you remember me? Donna Flanagan.
Oh, right. Right, sure, I remember. I guess I'm just a little surprised you remember me.
Oh, now how could I forget the fellow that pulled a casserole out of the oven without a pot holder?
I guess I always thought potholders were for sissies.
Want to?
Huh?
Dance.
With you?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
What happened to everybody? Where's your party?
It left.
You sure didn't stay very long.
Yeah, well, I guess they were expecting sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Maybe I should have come down sooner. I'm back.
Hey, what are you doing here? It's not even 11 o'clock yet.
Yeah, I thought you were going to spend the night at Club Trash, Club Slash, and I never even got in.
Why, what happened?
Well, me and Angela were standing in line, and these really gross guys with shaved heads and bicycle chains came up to us, started telling us we were their kind of women. Well, Angela got real nervous and broke out into hives, so we had to leave.
Well, sounds like you had more fun than I did.
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, what's the matter with you guys? Mom and Dad are going to be home tomorrow, and we still haven't done one bad thing yet.
Well, we tried.
Yeah, you coming? No. You guys can go ahead. You can run along to bed. But as for me, I know there's something out there I shouldn't be doing, and I'm not going to rest till I find it.
Yeah, great, Wes. Just don't burn down the house.
Okay.
And congratulations to Peg O'Donnell, class of 56 alum with the most number of children. Of course, Peg got started a little early. What was it, 11th grade?
10th.
Right. Okay, now, everybody, pick a partner. We're about ready for that dance contest.
I guess you're going to want to find a better partner.
George, you're a wonderful dancer. Come on.
Yeah, well, I guess I am when I'm dancing with you. Of course, my wife always says I got 2 left feet.
Is that why she didn't come?
Huh? Oh, no, she had to go to Atlantic City.
That's over 300 miles away.
Yeah, about a 6-hour drive. 3 if she knew what I was thinking.
Well, you two seem to be hitting it off.
Oh, it's you. Donna Flanagan, this is my friend Lynn Belvedere. Belvedere, this is my friend Donna Flanagan.
It's a pleasure. Although actually I'm not George's friend, I'm his housekeeper. Although this weekend I'm just his keeper.
George and I were thinking of going into the lounge for a drink.
Huh? Oh, right. You don't want to come, do you?
Thank you for your gracious offer, but I think I'll stay here and enjoy this delicious punch.
Great.
It's Wesley's favorite. Oh, Wesley? That's George's youngest boy.
Oh, Lynn! Come along. They're playing our song.
Be right there. It's you again.
Yes, George. Were you expecting someone else?
Huh? No, my TV's on the fritz. They're sending someone up to fix it.
I see. And you usually keep champagne on ice for hotel maintenance?
Yeah. All right. So Donna said she might stop by for a nightcap. It's a big deal.
Nothing wrong in that?
What's that supposed to mean?
Excuse me?
Hey, I know what you're thinking. George, the high school nerd, finally gets a chance to crown the prom queen, and he jumps in with both feet and the hell with the folks back home, right?
Look, George, you're a grown man. You're entitled to do what you want.
Yeah.
And now, if you'll excuse me, I think I'll turn in. I'll see you in the morning.
Fine.
Good night.
Be right there.
Hi.
Hi. You changed.
I think we both have, George.
No, I mean you changed your dress.
Oh, yeah. You like it? School colors, remember?
Yeah, black and blue. How could I forget?
George, could I come in?
Oh, yeah, sure.
So, Well, this is a lovely room.
Thanks. I really haven't done much with it. Anyway, you want to sit down or something?
Oh, thanks,
Oh, there it is.
You have a beautiful family, George.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry I sat on them.
Oh, that's okay. They're usually pretty forgiving. Hello? Oh, hi, Marcia. I was just thinking about you. So how's Atlantic City?
Oh, it's been very busy. Yeah, just one seminar after another. And how's the reunion? Did anybody remember you?
Oh, yeah. One or two people. Oh, Belvedere's fine. Yeah, he went to bed right after the bunny hop. Actually, I've been thinking of turning it myself.
Yeah, me too. Well, see you tomorrow.
I love you, too.
Hit me.
Sorry about the interruption.
This is, Marcia. Huh?
Yeah.
Funny, I always thought I'd be in a picture like this. Husband, a couple of kids, white picket fence, the whole deal.
So what happened?
What usually happens when the head cheerleader marries the captain of the football team? She winds up being a cocktail waitress, and he... Oh, I don't even know where the hell he is.
But you could have found somebody else.
It's not that easy, George. All the best men are taken.
I've been waiting 30 years to do that.
Was it worth the wait?
It was everything I dreamed about.
But I take it that was good night, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Funny how things change in 30 years. I'm not the prom queen anymore, and you're sure not the guy who used to follow me around in the halls. The big goof with the crew cut.
Yeah, let it grow a little.
Good night, George.
Bye.
See you in 10 years?
George?
It's okay, Belvedere. Nothing happened.
I'm glad, George. I wish I could say the same for myself.
Hi, George.
Well, nice try, Wes.
Home.
Hey, Marcia.
Oh, hi, honey. Where did that come from?
From me. I missed you.
Oh.
So, did you have a good time?
Oh, yeah, it was okay. How about you?
It could have been better, but I'm glad it wasn't.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. It's just, this girl I used to really like showed up, and I danced with her.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah, well, we had a couple of drinks and talked about old times, and next thing you knew, she was up in my room.
Then what?
Then nothing. I mean, I had my chance, and I almost took it, but I didn't. Because I love you.
George.
Besides, you called.
I'm kidding! Come on!
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Mom.
Well, how'd you guys do?
Oh, we behaved.
Yeah, Mr. Belvedere says we're turning into responsible adults.
Probably just a phase.
So how was Atlantic City?
Oh, fine.
Did you gamble?
A little. Well, you see, a few of us law students got together, for a couple of drinks and to talk about old times. And before you knew it, well, there I was out in the casino.
Then what?
Then I stayed up all night playing blackjack and lost $300.
What? Hey, you mean the only one who did anything bad this weekend was Mom?
Well, not the only one. Notes on my first high school reunion. George has returned with his fidelity intact and seems to be at peace with his memory of Donna. I wish I could say the same about my memory of Penny. She insisted I give her a number where she could reach me. So I gave her the first one that popped into my head. I hope Prince Charles doesn't mind.